saying the CBS News interview with artists. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We call it a podcast. It's not a podcast. It's an interview. Just be real and tell people, stop baiting people and think they coming to watching the podcast when it's an interview. An interview is an interview, and an interview is not a podcast. A podcast can have an interview when they say the podcast is having an interview. You have it's an interview involved in it. The whole podcast cannot be an interview if it's not stating that an interview is involved with it. A podcast is a podcast where people come and they just talk, communicate about what they had on their mind, maybe some questions they wanted to find out, and everybody might have their own questions or maybe have their own topics that they eventually want to get to, if they can get in during the conversation. Because in the barbershop, when you get out the chair, the conversation done. You know what I mean? Maybe next time I come and get my hair cut, I can bring up this topic. But by that time period, my mind is going to be somewhere else.
I hear you.
I'm going to be talking about something else.
No. When you get out that chair and shit, yeah, the conversation is over and shit, but you still excited. You had a great time listening in or involving yourself in the conversation. So that's how a podcast should always be. But there's some structure to it. Most of the time when you go to the barbershop, the main topics is pussy, sports, and some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time it's sports. You know what I'm saying? How many people on this platform talk about sports?
Right.
Anyway.
I mean, for real, the barbershop, you can't even. I done had some crazy conversations in barbershops that ain't had nothing to do with sports. It's just about anything. Anything that, see, the conversation in the barbershop is always about the person sitting in the chair, because the barber generally in my field of barbership is generally the person sitting in the chair and not the barber themselves. Because most of the time, if you don't really start a conversation with the barber doesn't talk back to you because he's focusing on completing the task.
What?
So the conversation normally,
you go to a white barber,
time, but normally comes from the client sitting in the chair.
You go to a white barber, or you go to a white barber, or you go to a barber that fuck up your hairline. Because if he ain't talking, then he probably bad.
Nah, see, it all depends. Like another thing that comes into it with the barber is what time you come in there. Because if you're the first person that comes in there, most of the time the conversation start with, when you come in and it's already in there, conversations has already begun. See, that's the difference. When you come in there and conversations already begun, then all you do is you come in and you join into a conversation that started before you enter the building. But when you the first one in the building, 9 times out of 10, you the one who starts the conversation. Because they be like, oh, what kind of cut you want? What you trying to get today? That's what we start off with. All right, what you trying to get? And when you sit down, then 9 times out of 10, the person that's sitting in the chair say, yo, bro, did you see this show last night? Or did you watch this movie? Or did you catch the game? Or did you see this? And that's how the conversation generally starts, from the client. Because I used to cut hair too. I told you I did everything. I done did a lot of stuff.
Well, nah. The conversation usually start like this, man. Like somebody probably be like, yo, LeBron James is a dickhead. And then, and before you even get in there, niggas already talking about it. So the conversation already like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be usually something that happened recently the night before in sports, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like the main thing, we black. Huh? You said like the client gonna be the one to come up in there talking about it. Nah. The barber already, the people in the barbershop, the main it's always the one nigga, that never get his hair. It's always the one nigga that always hang out in the barbershop. You know how the Bull Flint is? The Bull Flint, you know how he always in our podcast, he always here. He like the nigga that go to the barbershop, ain't doing shit but to crack jokes on niggas' hairlines and shit when they leave out the store. Or the nigga that's sitting there the whole time trying to get nuts on the PS4. Right, but he the nigga that make the conversation a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But the barber already make a conversation with, no, the barber is making conversation with the nigga right there though. The nigga that's dirty, the nigga that got fucked up, you know what I mean? Ain't got shit to do, but sit there all day. So the barber gonna be bored. He's sitting there cutting 1,000 heads a fucking day. So he gonna be talking about sports. or they're gonna be talking about the baby mothers or the moms that they drop the kids off to get their hair cut and all that shit. Go ahead, nigga.
Yeah, why not? LeBron James is a dickhead.
Oh yeah, I ain't got that hooked up right now.
Nah, all right. See, nah, but look. Nah, for real. You brought up a point, right? Because Flint came in as the person that's not getting his haircut, right? They always around. They're not getting their haircut, but they're in the barber shop, right? But what I'm saying, in the end, the barber is not the main conversation holder. It's the people
he is. He
that's
one of the
in
main
the
people.
environment that.
All right. Probably not your barber, not the boy that's cutting your hair.
The main person,
but there's other barbers there, bro. One of the main, the barbers be having catchphrases, bro. Like the barbers be having catchphrases. One of my best catchphrases I heard from one of my barbers when I was a young boy was, "Oh, that's made for Hollywood, man. That's made for Hollywood, man. That's a true black barbershop, my nigga. That's when I went to Philly. When I was in Philly, the best barbershops is the nigga that talk, dog. The nigga that be laughing. The nigga that be like this, yeah, man. That nigga. That's who I sit. I sit right in his chair, bro. I don't sit in nobody else's chair. I sit in the nigga chair that's talking, dog. Not the nigga that get on the phone. The nigga that's not talking and shit, he gonna be the nigga that get on the phone and leave out. Be like, hold on, I'll be right there, brother. I'm about to go to the store real quick and grab a sandwich. Like, nah, I'm not sitting in that nigga chair. I want a nigga that's engrossed with everybody in the barbershop. The nigga that's engrossed with everybody in the barbershop that know everybody's personality and engage with everybody in the barbershop. That's the nigga I'm going to, bro. I'm not going to the nigga that's quiet, trying to be cool and all that. Fuck that nigga, man. You tripping, bro. This nigga cutting out.
No, bro, listen. I ain't tripping. What I'm saying is, I've been so many different scenarios. The question is, what time are you getting there? Is the question. Are you the first person there? Have you been the first person there? The only person there? Or have you been in there when the business is full operation? Because I've been in all positions, including cutting hair myself.
Grab your weed.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when barbers is in there amongst
TRBRC podcast
before the clients get there.
Man, shit, it doesn't matter, bro. If you build a relationship with the person that's cutting your hair.
So
I mean, if this is a person that never cut your hair before, bro, it's like the first time getting your hair cut by the person. You get there, you're not going to engage in conversation with the person because you don't know what their handiwork is. You don't know how good their handiwork is. So you're going to be sitting there and trying to make sure the dude don't mess up your head. You might even look the boy in the eyes a couple times.
But what I'm saying is, so
you know that's a violation. Looking nigga in the eye while cutting your hair.
What I'm saying is, in the beginning, when the shop opens, it depends, right? Sometimes when you get there, there's a couple of people there already, full of barbers there already. You know what I mean? The barbers might start having a conversation with themselves, and then you come in. But if it's only one barber and the other barbers haven't gotten there yet, it could be a quiet run, you know what I'm saying? Unless you have a relationship, like you said before, with the barber, then it's an even playing field. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you're a newbie and never been there before, it's going to be kind of quiet until another barber comes in there, or another client, or the guy that you was talking about, like Flint, that comes in, that be there all the time, never get a haircut, maybe just sweep the floor. He just comes, sits around, sweeps the floor whenever the hair gets on the floor.
The fucking barbershop. Flint the crackhead that be the barbershop. But the barbershop got a cast of characters, bro. Like the barbershop, it's still to this day. It is 2020, bro. And I've been getting my hair cut since hold on. I've been getting my hair cut since the 90s, bro. So it is still the same cast of characters. Like it's a nigga that come in there still trying to sell shit. You know, it's different. It's different materials though. It's not the same. It's not DVDs and nothing like that anymore. But it's like what they be trying to sell. They be trying to sell hair. Like niggas come in there trying to sell hair. Like, yo, get this for your girl and all that.
Yeah, but 90% of the time when people come in, conversations are already amongst going on. So the TV is on, people is already talking. So you walking into the shop, conversations is already gone. But when you get there, 90% of the time, the conversation comes from the client sitting in the chair because the barber don't start, especially if you're a new client, the barber's not going to talk but so much. You know what I mean? They're going to allow you to open up. Once you start opening up, they'll be like, all right, we're going to have a conversation. We'll talk a little bit more. You know what I mean? But I'm going to show that I'm focused more on cutting your hair than having a conversation with you, especially if it's you first time coming in here. If you want to talk, I'll talk with you.
Leonard.
You know what I mean? But for the most part, it'll be the guy that sweeps the floor that might start the conversation. Or another barber that's just getting in there and start the conversation with the person cutting the hair.
Y'all forgetting. The conversation normally, the topic is why you getting your hair cut. You know what I mean? A lot of times. It's what you getting your hair cut for.
Yeah, what you getting your hair cut for.
Yo, I got a wedding, man. I got a wedding to go to. I got a job interview. Or, you know what I'm saying? Got a date.
Right, that's how it builds. Yeah, that's how it builds. That's how a podcast is, though. Like that, and it builds off of that. Then other people come in, and the conversation gets more dynamic, and it takes you different places. And then the beginning conversation, it doesn't mean that it doesn't matter, but it's not as potent as just conversation as itself, because you're gonna have other people that interject that, like, while you talking to a light go off in somebody here, like, bing. And like, oh yeah. Before I forget it, let me say this. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Let me forget before I get it. Let me say this. So y'all seen the fight, all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about
that. What y'all thought about
that?
Yeah,
he like that though. You see how he use it though? You see how he use it?
Yo, that fight, we all talked about it that night before, and I could have sworn, like, yeah, that nigga looked like he ready to kill somebody. You know, Wilder, I thought Wilder was ready to kill somebody the way he was talking. And the other ball, he didn't even look like he was taking this shit seriously. He was like, I'm going to knock somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Smiling and shit. While you had Wilder was like, man, the last time I hit him with all I got. And then but this time I'm ready to knock somebody the fuck out. Man, this nigga walking there with all that robotic suit and funny ass looking face mask and got his ass whipped. Like, he was looking different. I've never seen my man look like he was getting schooled. Like, the ball was like mad that he was in the ring. And I'm sure he hugged his whole team after I'm sure he hugged his whole team, like, in the back. He's like, yo, thank you for throwing in that towel. I couldn't make it, bro. I was trying to not make it. You know what I mean? Thank you, man. Y'all get a raise. But yeah, this whole team needs to go somewhere.
Nah. I knew what time it was because I made my prediction before the fight. But when I seen it come out, I like, inside of me, I was trying to hold on to, like, yeah, third round knockout. But when I seen that he said February, Black History Month and all this, I said, I already know what time it is. I already knew what time it was. I was like, dang, it's over. It's a wrap. It's done.
What you mean? Explain. What time was it?
Knew.
Why you say?
It was time for Wilder to go down. I knew he was going to lose. Once he came out and he did the whole Black Panther, Black History, February month, March, and whatever, I already knew it was over. I already knew the implications of what was going down at that time period because he had the whole Black History type thing going for him. And I was like watching it, and in my head, I was like, oh, man, anybody who is watching this right now should bet against the Black History Month guy because they're not going to give. It's not going to go that way. It's not going to happen.
That shit. The song that was playing was Black Power, Black Roses,
right?
Black everything, black. This is the worst Black History Month of all time, bro. Like, this is the worst Black History Month of all. 2020 Black History Month. We should have canceled Black History Month this year, bro. After Kobe was assassinated, we should have canceled Black History Month, bro. It was over. You know what I mean? Like, we should have.
I already knew that. And then the next thing is that John turns into MMA, right? He had a triangle headlock on him 90% of the fight. 90% of the fight was a triangle headlock. I thought was illegal. I didn't know they could legally in boxing triangle headlock. I didn't know that was allowed.
It's illegal, but it's something that is
It is illegal, right?
yeah, it's illegal, but it's usually yo, you alright? Hey Flint, you gotta be serious sometimes, bro. Like I don't know why you like that, dude. Like real shit, it's annoying.
What you
But
talking about? What I do?
you make it.
What did I do?
You trying to make this sound or something like that? I got you. But
I did not do that.
I don't know who the fuck that was. But
That
lost my
wasn't me.
thought, man.
It could have
Lost my
been. It
thought.
could have.
Lost my thought.
Yeah. Nah. He had triangle headlocked him, bro. I seen it. Like he was choking him out, like choking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like that's illegal.
It wasn't no
And
hold.
that's
But
what I think happened
and
with you.
boxing, the way he utilized it was intelligent because he was doing it on the side where the ref couldn't see him do it. And like if you look at Floyd Mayweather,
Right.
one thing that people never gave Floyd credit for was that he will never get out wrestled in the clinch. Deontay Wilder was getting out wrestled in that clinch. Like Floyd would literally lean himself and put all his weight on the other opponent so that he can smother them, so they won't be able to get in any oxygen while he's taking in oxygen himself, getting lower rest.
Right.
So like people don't understand these are veteran
No, but that was
tactics.
different though.
Like
For real?
Floyd Mayweather looked at his forefathers. That's why when people are like, yo, Floyd Mayweather fights are fixed, I'm like, these dudes don't understand how genius this guy really is. He learned all the tactics and trade of the people that came before him in boxing and made a billion dollar fortune off of it. $1 billion empire off of everybody that came before him that was getting robbed by promoters and all that. And guess what? Tyson Fury.
That's what I think happened.
That's what Tyson Fury was looking at. Tyson Fury, the people that he say he look up to and study for his boxing technique is Muhammad Ali and guys of that nature. Deontay Wilder always preached. No, Deontay Wilder always preached this. I'd rather be the part than look the part, which is people say I can't box, I don't look dynamic when I box. But all I need is that one punch. Nah, you're supposed to show respect and reverence to the people that came before you because the reason why they have them tactics and that craftsmanship is because they understand that give them the best chance to win, and that's really boxing. You can't just discard your past or discard people that came before you because you feel as though you know, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's why his ear got fucked up.
I think Deontay Wilder was cheated too, honestly. I think it was some fixing going on.
No, bro. It was
me saying all that.
Like a pencil going in a pencil sharpener, bro. Deontay Wilder's head was a pencil, and Fury's arm was the pencil sharpener. He was just putting his head underneath his arm to go. He was like head first into a choke.
No.
Like
that's
ain't
not...
no way you took me, bro. You can't keep choking me the same way every single time.
You didn't hear me when I explained to you. You didn't hear me when I explained to you that is actually a tactic that's utilized a lot in boxing. Like somebody that's a savvy boxer, they will understand that sometimes you need to smother your opponent with doing dirty tactics like that. Floyd Mayweather, watch a Floyd Mayweather.
Just like Holyfield with the head,
watch like Muhammad Ali
with his head, right?
Muhammad Ali did that against George Foreman. George Foreman was punching on Ali or whatever like that. The way Ali tired out Foreman, he leaned on him, he smothered his head, he covered his mouth with his gloves. Like, people don't really realize this, but Muhammad Ali was putting his glove on top of George Foreman's nose and mouth when he's throwing punches so he couldn't be able to suck in more oxygen. Smart.
No. That's different though. That's different than putting your glove on their face or whatever than putting somebody in the headlock. He did not keep headlocking George
Beast
Foreman.
Mode 23, salute,
he
bro.
Didn't, bro. Yeah, he didn't keep headlocking George Foreman though. That's not what happened. He just let George Foreman wear himself out majority of the time by swinging way too much. That's not what Wilder did.
But he did do that though.
I mean, come on.
No,
he didn't. He wasn't headlocking him. Headlocking is completely different. You can't keep headlocking somebody, bro.
But Tyson Fury was doing it outside of the ref's view. You got to understand. A lot of fighters do things that's not legal outside of the ref's viewpoint. If you're able to do
outside, I get that part. But
he's the only one that can call
Wilder's head keep getting into a lock though?
Because Wilder didn't know how to defend against it. If you look at Floyd Mayweather fought guys that was bigger than him. But anytime they try to clinch up Floyd will beat them in the clinch. And you know, a lot of people like this, yo, look, Floyd keep hugging. Nah, the person tried to hug Floyd. What Floyd did was he understood techniques to where he couldn't get wrapped up. Why do you think that Floyd keep talking about going to MMA? The motherfucker already had, and boxing, a lot of people don't understand this in boxing. Boxing has some grappling in it. Boxing is just not striking. It has some grappling to it as well. If you're a person that's heavier than your opponent, because you know they do the weigh-in the day before, and in 24 hours they gain excess amount of pounds. Some fighters are not really at that weight class. Some fighters really burn off a lot of water weight, and then they replenish themselves by hydrating themselves so they can come in a heavier weight. Tyson Fury is at 278 pounds, bro. He got over 50 pounds on Wilder. He's going to utilize that weight on him.
No. I get that. But that wasn't. Look, real. Tyson Fury could have been 120 pounds. Yeah, he kept doing that. If Wilder kept going into the headlock and getting choked out, bro, it doesn't matter. You getting choked out by a 120 pound nigga, you still gonna get choked out.
Him being choked out is what I think caused the ear bleeding.
A choke out is a choke out. You can't keep getting caught in a choke out.
But see, Wilder should have been more savvy than that, though. Wilder should have act like he got choked out and act like he was knocked out when he was doing that type of stuff. He should have been like this, made his body go limp, while Tyson Fury had the arm underneath his neck. And then he could have won by disqualification. But no, real talk. There's a lot of things you can do to, play that role. Like, all right, he being dirty. My legs don't feel right. I'm not really in the fight. You keep doing all this dirty shit. Let me go ahead and ride with it. Let's play this role then.
Yes.
We doing WWE? We doing WWE? We're doing WWE right now. So let's do WWE. Oh, I'm choked out.
Yeah.
That's
intelligence. Wilder's legs was gone in the second round. He had legs.
In my opinion, since the first round, his legs was gone. He didn't look right in the first round. Like, I was just like, but like, just because Deontay Wilder have so much power, I wasn't really worried. Really, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, he might come back. He might knock him out.
Bro,
but I ain't gonna lie, my betting slipped because the fight was going on. I'm like, oh, Wilder don't look like he's gonna knock him out. Wilder the one getting knocked down. It's about the 7th round, and my betting slip. And I'm gonna show you guys that I won some money right here. I put my betting slip on the screen. My betting slip was saying, the total rounds are gonna be under 8.5 rounds. That meant this fight had been stopped before 8 rounds. Or like if it was 8 rounds, if the 8th round bell hit and they went into the middle of the ring, it had been stopped before 1 minute and 30 seconds passing that round. Because 3 minutes per round. So,
but ain't no look. He looked like a pencil going into a pencil shop, like he willingly.
I got you. I heard you.
Into an arm lock,
but you don't.
How tall is Fury? How tall is Fury?
Fury is 6'9". 6'9". He has 2 inches on Wilder in terms of height.
Now, and so 2 inches. Is it easy? Like, real? I've been in a lot of situations. I've been in a lot of situations myself. 2 inches is not enough inches for a boxer to actually wind up in a headlock. 2 inches.
Look at the fight. Look at the fight.
Headlock is like 12 inches below. A headlock is really like around 15
Wilder
inches
kept
lower.
ducking underneath, and so every time Wilder would duck underneath a punch,
right,
he will lean on him and put him into the headlock. That's smart.
I got you. I feel you. He caught the ducks. Like I said, that's why I said.
But there's videos online. But let me finish off, man. So I won. How much I won? I won $225 off this fight. I wagered $100 and got back $225. That's skills. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I've been sports betting this whole week, though, man. I won about, how much I made? Like $3,000 this week.
Word.
So I put $50. I put $100 But I put $50 on here, so when I sign up to this bet, they gave me a $50 bonus because I put $50 on the app, so I got $100. Put $100 on this fight, not going over 8 rounds. Made $225. Now I'm sitting at $3K, man. I don't know. Black History Month. This Black History Month was bad, but it did good for me. I don't know what you're doing in lane, but that shit sound fucked up.
My bad.
So yeah, man, I made a pretty little penny off of that. You know what I mean? Got me started on my little bet. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really a person that do bets, but I've been on it. Like I might do some XFL. Y'all ever heard of XFL?
Extreme Football League.
I don't know if it means that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, XFL, Extreme Football League.
No, I can't make your call. No.
Yeah, so you bet on Extreme Football League now? It's like it's almost like
I lost money on it. I actually lost money like the next day after the fight. I tried to put some money. I can't lie. I got to turn Flint off because he just.
Whoa. Could you toss that?
Yeah. He's not even involved. He's just there. But
I'm sorry. My bad. What's good?
Yeah. I lost some money.
I apologize. I was scrolling real quick.
I lost some money on it, but I got some money back on the
know.
NBA. And the NBA got me back like $500. So yeah, over the week I got about 3K winnings. But right now I got a bet right now on shit. I don't be betting a lot of money though. I put like $50 on stuff. The odds are crazy. Like you know what I mean? Like the odds be like this. I give you plus 600. You bet on this underdog. Like it'd be a crazy underdog. And I'd be like, really? Let me put $50 on it. Like I'm already at a great surplus of money. So I put $50 on it. I'm not gonna put keep putting a crazy amount of money because I already put all my money. I put all my money on the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight. I said if I do this, if I get through that, then I'm gonna be chilling. I'm not really a person that take risks. I take risks when I'm at my last extreme. I'm at my real down point. I'll take the risk. But if I'm up, I want to stay on top.
You got it. You got to be like that. You gotta be like that. But when I watched that fight, when he came out, when Deontay Wilder came out, I already knew what time it was. In my opinion, you know what I mean. I didn't want to feel like I was going to jinx it, but inside of my head, I wanted to be like, "Dang, it's over."
There's videos out there. Like if you look on YouTube, and I was going to put it on my. If y'all follow your mom favorite, by the way, whoever's listening. I was going to put make a video. I've been procrastinating though. And I'm gonna showcase like all the things that happened in the aftermath of the fight. There's theories and videos out there showcasing Tyson Fury's gloves, like the padding, like he doesn't have the glove all the way on, so it's like he did something funny with his glove so that he's able to punch without padding in the glove.
Yeah, I feel like it's more about the choked out. Like when you ain't got no oxygen, when you get choked out and you get that choke out is a real situation. When you get choked out, that's gonna take everything from you because you can't operate without oxygen. You know what I mean? And that's more than
you feel like his legs was gone because he was actually choked out.
He was choked out. The first round he got choked out like 4, 5, 6 times. That's why I said second round his legs was gone. But in the first round, his legs was gone. It was absolutely gone in the second done. He was waddling around like he was drunk. He was done. I still rooted for him, but I'm like, yo, he got choked out like 6 times
money.
In the first round.
Man, I want a lot of
money.
Now. I bet it on the Hornets.
I mean, I ducked 2 to 4 times. Oh yeah?
Yeah, I bet it on the Hornets and
She talking about sure, I know. Man,
Better
there's
on
so
the
many
Hornets.
things to be
I did the
betting
money
on.
line though. I did the money
Super
line.
Bowl, I'll be on that. You know what I mean?
I be betting on hockey too. I ain't gonna lie. I be betting on hockey, but I bet it on the Hornets, and I put $50 down. The odds is plus 900 on the Hornets against the Raptors, and I bet it on the money line, which means like for them to win. And I put $50 down. I was gonna get $500 back, and I got $500
Right.
back off of $50. Off of $50, so I got that off $50. But I lost 2 bets too. I put 50 AC Thunder against the Milwaukee Bucks, but like the odds was 540. It wasn't as good as the Hornets because the Hornets is a bigger underdog against the Raptors. But $50 is $50. I got a lot of money, so it didn't really matter. And then I put $50 on the Minnesota Timberwolves against Orlando Magic, and the odds was only 245, and so they wasn't as much of underdogs as the other two. The biggest underdog, the Hornets, and I put $50 on, so I bet $150 altogether. My $150 for the Hornets got me back $500, so I lost $100 with the other 2 bets, but I really actually got $400 all surplus of money, just off of $150 really. So actually $350. So I actually got $350.
This is my thing for Wilder though. If he can avoid getting choked out, he gonna win the rest of his fights. If he can avoid getting choked out,
what Wilder needs is a better corner because if you look at his corner, bro, I feel like everything was.
I didn't talk to him at all.
When I think about what you're saying, bro, it really I'm starting to come around to what you're saying. I feel like a lot of people was invested with Wilder losing because Tyson Fury, his real shit, like he was a crazy underdog in this fight. It's supposed to be a 50-50 fight. Yeah. We went in when we did our show on it. We all was about 50-50, but we all went for Wilder because of his knockout punches. But I feel like everybody that was around Wilder and Tyson Fury was invested in Tyson Fury because he was such a huge underdog. Here's the plus. Like when I look at the money line for him, the money line for Tyson Fury is about 400, bro. Plus 400. And then for a knockout is plus 600. Plus 600 for a knockout, bro? Right. What? That's a lot of money.
It's TKO.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. So everybody, so that meant that everybody's going on Deontay Wilder. Everybody's going on Deontay Wilder for a knockout. Everybody's going for Deontay Wilder. Everybody.
And don't forget that his corner didn't help him.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like his corner trash. I feel like they was absolute trash. Absolute trash. I feel like his corner probably had money on Tyson Fury. That's not people like to think that people that's on your team want to sell you out when you can even see that Jesus was sold out by people in his team for a couple silver coins.
And bro,
for a couple silver coins.
I talked to the little Bird-Eye fam. I talked to the little Bird-Eye fam more than they talked to him in the corner when they his responsibility for real to win. The Bird, I just go in there and say, "Shut up! What you keep chirping for?" I tell the Bird to be quiet more than they tell him. Keep your guard up. Stop getting choked out. Like the first round, they say, "Bro, you can't get choked out no more." I don't need to tell you nothing else, but don't get choked out no more. They ain't say nothing but come over there and put ice on his face and be quiet. They was like the quietest corner I've ever seen. I've never seen a corner so quiet.
The old head to me, the old black man and the white guy, but they was showing the old black guy because he's in front of the camera. He looked like he had dementia or something. Like he looked like he wasn't prepared to be there. Like your trainer looked like he's not even prepared to be there. Like the lights is too bright for him. And y'all already fought against this guy one time before. That's not good. Like you need somebody that's going to be there telling you what they recognize. After the first round, I'm looking at Deontay Wilder. I'm like, he doesn't look right. His trainer didn't say nothing.
Nobody said nothing in the corner.
And then reports came out, like both of the trainers right now are going at each other. Well, really the white trainer. He was saying like in the corner the whole time they both couldn't sit next to each other because they had disagreements on what to tell Deontay Wilder. So both of your corner, so two of the guys you hired in your corner didn't have They couldn't see eye to eye. So it's division in your corner. It's division. So they both just waiting each other out to say something. Because nobody want to tell you the wrong thing. So they both scared to tell you something that they both see because they don't want to be blamed. Yeah, so they don't want to be blamed. Like, oh, see, he told you this and this. Oh, he threw the like. That's corny, bro. That's corny. Why would like Water got to get a new team, man. They shitted on. They fucked him up. They fucked him over,
bro. The corner, for real. Deontay Wilder lost
because they wanted to be yes men.
His corner was trash. Because like if they didn't tell him anything else, they should have told him you cannot afford to get choked ever again during the rest of this fight, where he continuously got choked at least 4 or 5 times each round. And they didn't say nothing. They just came back and said, "You doing good. All right, keep it up. Stay on your feet." That's basically the only thing they said. Stay on your feet. Do what you know to do. Like, Nick, that's what your job is, to tell him what to do. He don't know what to do. He's not out there. He's not bobbing and weaving. He's walking around looking drunk in the second round. He looked like he gonna fall over. Like he looked like, for real, he looked like all Tyson Fury had to do is blow on him real good. He'll fall over. In my opinion.
Yeah, that's because,
he was staggering ever since the first round was over.
All right, so do you agree?
And then he got beat up. Like,
do you agree with his trainer throwing in that towel?
Man, they should have threw the towel in the second round.
In the second round? The second round, he didn't even get knocked down in the second round.
They should have threw it in the second round. Huh?
The third round, he got knocked down in the third round. His first knockdown was in the third round. What do you think you think they should have threw in the towel?
They should have threw the towel in before he stepped in the ring, because they wasn't going to get along and they wasn't going to actually officiate the corner the way they were supposed to officiate the corner. Then there was no need for him to even get in the ring and fight. He'd have been better off with his wife or his girlfriend or whatever he has to sit in the corner and tell him, "Baby, this is what you need to do," versus them, whatever they was getting paid for.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
To be there. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like somebody that really cared about Wilder, like his family member or something like that, would have served better than them coaches. Because, like, even me, just a viewer, I'm not even in his family. I'm not related to the man at all. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we share is a nationality, which is American. But I was saying, if y'all look at a replay or a playback of me streaming the fight, I'm saying, yo, why ain't the corner saying anything? Tell this nigga not to let these niggas push him to let this big ass white boy push him to the fucking ropes. Every time, the dude not throwing shit. And tell him not to throw the right hand after the fucking jab. Only throw the right hand over the jab of the fucking of the white ball. And he gotta throw the jab like not with his head still in the crossfire of the other guy's punches. He gotta throw that right hand ducking underneath his punch at the same time. But Tyson Fury was prepared for that when he was leaning on him, because after the first round he started leaning on him, put him in the headlock. So he was already prepared for that. But see, they also should have been talking about hit that nigga in that fat ass stomach. You know what I mean? Hit him in that fat ass stomach.
Right. Body shots. Like, bro, nah, for real. Like I said, when he came out with all black everything, I was like, he's gonna be all black eyes. In my head.
You know what? Them trainers, they didn't get nowhere off of their expertise as trainers. They got there because of Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? They didn't have to worry about shit. They didn't have to teach him nothing. He had that right hand. They probably don't even know how to fucking train. You know what I'm saying? They're just people with fucking dreams and shit of being trainers, and then they just hit the goal. They hit the goal.
It ain't even about they don't even know how to train. Cause bro, he didn't. Man, I didn't see no footwork. I didn't see anything. I didn't see no technique or anything after the first round. I mean, it just was like, man, it embarrassing, I guess. He embarrassed the black community. He embarrassed the black community.
Dad, why you gotta go that? Dang. You all right, bro?
I ain't go that far. He went that far by doing all black everything. You know what I mean? If he was gonna do all black everything, he should have watched Creed or something.
Damn, you mad? I ain't understand you was that mad, dog.
I am though, because it's foolishness for you to be in a professional fight that have no losses to get in there looking like a sucker. You don't even look like an amateur. You look like a sucker. You know what I mean? Only a sucker is gonna keep getting hit in the headlock. Like my whole thing is the headlock thing, because there's no way that you can get me in the headlock 4 times, at least like 4 times. Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Like, when does it come to a point that you understand? Like, I can't afford to keep getting choked out. Stop ducking into his arm, unless you want to get choked out. You look like a pencil going in the pencil sharpener on purpose.
But you know, Wilder looked worse than this before in the other fights, where against even the guy he just knocked out before this fight. Well, in the first fight, he looked way worse than this.
Then that's a huge problem. That's a bigger problem than I realized.
But see, the thing was, exactly, they wasn't training him for
man.
They was just betting on him. And that's what I'm saying. In a way, I disagree with him throwing in the towel. Because when they threw in the towel, whatever, before they threw in the towel, Deontay Wilder, he was hurt, but he wasn't out. You know what I'm saying? He threw a punch.
No, he was out.
No, look at the
fight. He
had
a busted eardrum. His equilibrium was gone. He was screwed at that point. Once his ears started bleeding, his equilibrium was gone. That's why he looked drunk, because he can't catch his equilibrium. He can't throw that powerful right hand no more. That right is gone because he has no balance to counter with. He doesn't have
everybody
balance.
Suspected that his eardrum was busted because of the bleeding, but it was actually a small cut in the inside of the ear.
Oh, so his eardrum wasn't busted?
No.
So why was he looking drunk?
He was looking drunk like that's just the first round. It's the first round. He was looking drunk.
He was choked out. So at the end of the day,
King Ebenezer, Breland didn't make the right call, bro. Breland didn't make any calls. King Ebenezer, Fury was giving him no space for the right anyway. I did say that. I said, like Fury wouldn't let Wilder throw the right. He will lean on him and put him in that headlock and, protect himself, because Fury got hit with that right hand in the first round. He rolled with the punch. But you look at the side of Fury's face where that right hand landed, he was bruised. Yeah, he had minor bruises, but it was bruised. And that's just from him just touching him, not getting the full extension of power on it, man. If Wilder got God-given fucking power, it's just that these guys that was in his corner, like, that's crazy. Like, bro, you see this guy, he's gifted, bro. He's gifted.
He need to go.
Like, you should have been. But that goes to show you how snaky and corny people are. People will just ride on you. You know what I'm saying? They'll just take away your energy. It's like when we was with Cass, you know what I mean? When we was hanging out with Cass, and Cass was saying, it's like, people ain't really trying to help you out. They just want to ride your energy. You know what I'm saying? They just want to ride your energy until you have no more energy left. They ain't really trying. They trying to see how you gonna help them, and that's a sad thing, because he helping them out automatically because they his trainers. He's undefeated, 41 fights, no 42 fights, 41 KOs, bro. When in history has there ever been in boxing? And that's just off of him, but no boxing skill, no technique, because these bastards didn't even train him for real, bro. That's
he need
up.
to go take a ballet. That's what he need to do. He need to go take a ballet.
Hold on, whoa. That don't make no sense. See, one thing you could teach somebody how to box, but you can't teach somebody how to fight. This whole time this man is in boxing matches fighting, bro. He's fighting. He's not even boxing. He's fighting. So he already got that power. He got that warrior spirit. All they needed to do was teach him some boxing technique, bro, and they couldn't even fucking do that. That's corny as shit. So why you gotta go into ballet? Why you gotta go into
to learn
ballet?
balance. To learn balance. He need to get his balance right. His balance is wrong. From what I see, he ain't got no balance. You can't throw a strong punch without balance. I don't care if you off a balance. If you can balance yourself off balance, you can always land a good punch. He need to learn balance because he had no balance in that fight. See, you had me believing that he was able to feint, right? And you was telling me about the fainting and all this, that, and third. So I'm like, okay, so he got some kind of balance.
No, you talking about the video I did? I said what my video, I didn't say he knew how to feint. I was saying that's what he needs to do. Like before he throw the right hand, do not throw the right hand at all. What he needs to do, he needs to feint. He need to counter with the right hand because Tyson Fury going to expect the right hand. And you saw Tyson Fury, what he started doing, Tyson Fury would keep his arm outstretched. His left arm would be outstretched so he can be able to shield himself and deflect the right hand from touching him.
Let me ask you this question though: do you or don't you think that he needs to increase his ability to balance himself?
Of course, it's boxing.
That's what he need ballet.
But in the first fight, bro, even when Tyson Fury would engage him, like you saw how he engaged him in this fight, like he was standing in front of him. People act like Fury moved the whole first fight. Fury was engaging him a little bit too in the first fight. He tried to engage him in the first fight. He did. So look, he rocked Wilder in the first fight. He rocked Wilder. He rocked Wilder a couple times in the first fight, bruh. Like plenty of times he rocked Wilder in the first fight. Wilder was getting outboxed. You see how we talking about this fight right now? Wilder wasn't landing shit on him at all. In the first fight, Wilder wasn't landing shit on him at all, neither. It took him about the 9th round when he landed something on him, bro. And that's because Tyson Fury was a little tired. Tyson Fury was tired. You know what I'm saying? He started getting tired. And Wilder, and then even when Tyson Fury, the thing was, even when Tyson Fury was standing in front of Wilder and would try to, throw them punches like he was throwing in this fight, Wilder had a better reaction in that fight. He had a much better reaction. He wasn't wobbly. It was for some reason his legs was just wobbly in this fight. Super wobbly. And Tyson Fury, for some reason, if y'all look at the beginning of this fight, I think he did do some of these gloves because you see Wilder try to touch gloves with him in the beginning of the fight, and Fury kind of didn't want to touch gloves with him a little bit. He just kind of pounded it a little weird way. He pounded his gloves a weird way. So he might, just like with the Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarito fight, where people saying, the commission got to sign the gloves. The commission checked the reps. The commission checked the gloves. There's no way that Tyson Fury or any professional or championship fighter can cheat in these fights. Motherfuckers bring in drugs over the border every fucking day, nigga. The TSA, niggas bring in drugs and fly drugs all over the fucking world and get past the TSA every day. And then you look at Deontay Wilder trainers. They didn't look like they had a fucking clue. They don't like they got no background. These idiots sat there, they didn't know what to tell Wilder, was scared to give him any advice. They're sitting there just uncapping the bottle and recapping the water bottle. That's all they did. So you telling me that they couldn't get past Jay Diaz and Mark Breland with hand wraps and malfunctioning Tyson Fury gloves? And Tyson Fury, if people remember on the pay-per-view, he turned off the camera to his locker room. He made sure to disconnect the camera to his locker room when they started gloving him up. There's many things that happened in this fight, bro. That's a shame that Deontay Wilder got people in this corner that don't care about him, bro. See, Floyd Mayweather also have that same disease in his camp, but he has actual family members, his father and his uncle. They're gonna make sure none of them mugs gonna cheat him. His uncle and his dad is championship fighters. So they know what is going on in these locker rooms. They know what's going on before these fights. And both of these guys is undefeated. So you telling me a gypsy, and he's a gypsy, and if nobody know the history of the gypsies did any and everything to make sure they was able to eat.
Yeah, I tried to tell you that earlier, but you knew. I knew you was gonna find out, or you already knew. Yeah, I know what a gypsy.
Yeah, I'm a history nut, bro. Like I fuck with history, bro. Global history, I fuck with it. Like I know. I I mean, I take the time to try to learn as much as I can about people, and I'm interested in all cultures. So, like, the fucking gypsies, man, they fighting people, but they wasn't fighting fair. You know what I'm saying? They made sure they had the advantage in every conflict they was involved in.
But for real, the gloves, in my opinion, I don't think the gloves is the biggest thing. You already know what I said. I ain't gonna repeat it. But
the balance.
If you don't think he need to take ballet, then he need to learn how to fight flat foot better. He need to be a better fat. He need to choose ballet or
head movement,
like
head movement.
Better flat foot.
You have to have better head movement. Like his head movement can't be going to one direction. Like and you gotta be able
that's
to
what
think.
comes along with being a flat footer. If you become a better flat footer, you gotta have better head movement.
Like James Toney. Yeah, King Ebenezer never trust a gypsy. Real talk, bro. But yeah, exactly. Like, you gotta have better head movement. Like, look at James Toney. James Toney, you know who James Toney is, right? James Toney, he didn't have footwork, but his head movement was unbelievable.
Right, because he was flat-footed. The more flat-footed you are, you have more body control. You have more balance. See, what I'm talking about is balance, right? So if you take ballet, you become more balanced on your foot moving more, right? You balance yourself on your foot moving more, or you become better flat-footed, meaning you can move your body more because they're not going to kick you. They're not going to kick your leg. Are not going to do none of that. You ain't got to worry about that. So you can be better flat-footed and bob, weave, and move your head and stuff more, but you got more of a stable ground. Even if they put weight on you, you know how to flat foot yourself or position your feet to secure, like stapling your feet to the ground, like bolting your feet to the ground. Like, my feet's not gonna go nowhere. I can lean back as far as I want to, and I don't even need to move my feet. You know what I'm saying? You can lean on me, and as long as I position my foot and I'm flat footed, you can't move me. I won't budge. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much weight you put on me, I know how to stand. So those are his two options. He got to learn how to.
You know what Tyson Fury also did that was smart? He went with the Kronk, like King Ebenezer was saying, Kronk and Sugar Hill Stewart, who is, I think, is the grandson or son of Emmanuel Stewart. They had a game plan, and the game plan, like, a lot of people don't understand this, but Deontay Wilder, he used to be a boxer that will spar with boxers that the Kronk Gym was training. And one of the main people that the Kronk Gym was training for their reign of terror in the heavyweight division was Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko, the previous lineal champion before Tyson Fury beat him. Tyson Fury beat him as well. He was somebody that was in the Kronk Gym. And Deontay Wilder used to be one of Vladimir Klitschko's sparring partners because he would go there to gain experience. I feel like the person that should have been with the Kronk Gym should have been Deontay Wilder. They have your secrets. They see what happens to you in the sparring, what your weaknesses are. And once you seen that Tyson Fury was in that gym or hired them as trainers, and he was saying he's going to stand in there and try to come forward on you and do certain things against you. And then there was reports coming out that you got dropped in sparring against Vladimir Klitschko. You should have took that seriously. Like, why is reports coming out that you got dropped by Klitschko? Sparring never supposed to leave the gym. Right. They was giving you a heads up already. They was telling you right now, we're giving you a heads up. Your secrets is out there. Right.
Like, remember that conversation I told you about earlier? Not the conversation, but that situation that happened earlier about my wife's uncle. He was a spar. He was sparring with Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? And they seen his potential and everything. Alfonso Scott, you can look it up. He was a boxer, all that. And Don King, once again, crazy hair, wanted them, but he only wanted them to destroy him because he was a threat to Mike Tyson, because he was one of the best sparring partners with Mike Tyson. So they spiked his drink, and then he been a nut ever since. And he didn't drink. He didn't drink alcohol. He wasn't drinking alcohol.
King Ebenezer said Wilder should have hired Ben Davidson. Who did Ben Davidson train? King Ebenezer. Because I'm not really. Ben Davidson sounds familiar. But yeah, I hear you on that, Lane. You're right, man.
No,
like
dirty. It's a dirty sport. It's like an underworld with that whole situation. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know. See, what you call it was blessed because he had fighters in his ring, in his circle. Mayweather he was blessed because he had protection. He came into the game with protection, but everybody don't come in with protection. You know what I mean? They don't have that. They don't have the knowledge that comes along with it. So they spiked this drink. He been crazy ever since, and he won't mess with women. He won't drinking alcohol. He won't doing nothing. You know what I mean? But he was a threat, and they invited him into a party. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't a party or nothing. He was focused on the craft because he was like, "I'm gonna be the best." And they took him out because they had money on other money. So you can't mess up the money because nobody really know you. So you easy to get out of the way right now because you're not big enough for people to even realize what happened. So they drugged him, they doped him up. You know what I'm saying? Then his mind messed up. So y'all watch y'all drink when y'all go out. If you leave a drink, don't go back to that drink. Dump it out. If you ain't take it with you to the bathroom, you ain't got nobody you can trust. And even then, if you're around jealous people, they might do something, spike your drink and mess your life up. So don't leave drinks. Don't come back to drinks. Even if you know the people, you know what I'm saying? If you're in that environment.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Ben Davidson was Tyson Fury's trainer. But Tyson Fury said, what he was. Tyson Fury said he's just a strength and conditioning trainer. They have a friendship. He's not really like a boxing trainer. He's not really a boxing mind. And that's smart. Tyson Fury's part because Tyson Fury understands the boxing business. You want to get somebody, and think about it. Ben Davidson is over there in the UK. He needed somebody over here in America that's going to be much more familiar with Deontay Wilder. It's the art of warfare. Your enemy is now my friend. You know what I mean?
Right. Your enemy.
Wilder was a competition. Wilder was competition to Kronk Gym. His competition to Kronk Gym. He used to train Vladimir Klitschko. It made sense. But yeah, you know what? Deontay Wilder should have hired Ben Davidson. Probably that would have been smart too on his part because he probably would have got secrets on Tyson Fury. But at the same time, I want to trust that white guy. You know what I mean?
Man, for real, all he had to do was just watch some Rocky movies, man. That's all you need to do. Watch some Rocky movies, man. Rocky teach you the basics, man. Learn the basics first or something. Go push your body.
Rocky don't teach no.
Push your body to a new level.
He pretty much learned how to box by watching Rocky. You could tell he was watching Rocky and learn how to box. Wilder was watching Rocky. Come on, bro. Talking about watch Rocky.
You're right, though.
Rocky ain't do nothing but start throwing punches at people.
No, I ain't talking about Rocky himself. I'm talking about the competitors of Rocky or in the training that he went through. I ain't talking about taking all the 1,000 hits to the face. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about training methods. Training methods. Rocky trained hard, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Rocky trained hard. Like the best of the best. I don't know if you watched that movie called The Best of the Best. Them Koreans train hard. They be out in the snow, kicking the trees. Don't worry about the snow. Don't worry about the cold. Put their mind in a different place and focus and just train. That's what it's about. That's what you get paid for. You get paid to be the best trained individual. It's not about. I mean, skill does play a part, but training it lasts longer than 2 rounds. Skill might make you, get you out of the first and second round, but training give you the stamina. You gotta have stamina. You gotta have awareness.
No, but Wilder, that's the thing. Wilder was, the first fight, Wilder was able to keep energy all the way to the last round. Remember that?
No,
you see that highlight? When you see that highlight? No, when you see that highlight? You see that highlight all the way to the 12th round? You see that highlight all the way to the 12th round, bro?
No, stamina. He got the stamina. Don't get me wrong. I didn't say I started off with stamina. Was the first thing. The next thing is awareness. Because if he had awareness, he wouldn't have kept getting in the headlock, bro. I don't care what you say. If you had awareness,
he already looked like he was tired after that first round, bro. He already looked like he was dead in the water, like energy wise, and that's surprising because Wilder do not run out of energy. All the way to the 12th round, he looked like he could just knock somebody straight out. This time was just straight different. I don't know if he wasn't training right or what, but it totally was different. Definitely different.
It could have been cockiness. It could be cockiness. Cockiness getting in the way of structure. He could have been overly cocky, overly confident, then taking it serious because he felt like, he didn't hit hard the first time, so he ain't gonna hit hard the second time.
Cockiness so if he hitting hard this time, it can't be because of the weight. Weight can't be making you hit harder.
Y'all definitely will. Weight to definitely make you hit harder. Definitely make you hit harder. That's like the difference between having a 1 pound hammer and a 4 pound hammer.
So if a woman weighs more than a man, she can knock him out because she weighs more than him. So a woman weigh more than you hitting the chick, she got potentially, yeah. Wow.
Potentially.
Potentially.
I ain't gonna hold you. She gotta hold that weight. Don't forget, she gotta hold that weight. She gotta hold it. I ain't talking about somebody that's sitting around on the couch. That woman that's heavier than her. All right, here you go. I'm gonna give you an example. The woman is heavier than the man, but the woman can get on the stripper pole and climb to the top, spin around, do all that stuff, and she heavier than you. Do the scissor leg and everything. Yeah, she got a high potential of knocking your ass out. Real talk. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shit. I wouldn't care if I fuck though.
Yo, look at this that fell from the ceiling.
I said, yo, what's some real stuff? No, that's a good conversation. So if a chick knock you out, do you lose your man card?
You kind of do, because you shouldn't have been fighting her in the first place.
No, but you're not fighting her. She just snuck you. Like she snuck you. You just sitting there. You probably drinking or something like that.
You don't get you don't lose no man card.
But she knocked you out though. Hold on, but she knocked you out though.
It don't matter. You can get knocked out by a 10-year-old if he sneak you. All it takes is the right.
Hold on. So you get knocked out. So you get knocked out. So you get knocked out by
10 pounds of pressure, bro. It's 10 pounds of pressure, man. Everybody got 10 pounds of pressure. If you ain't paying attention, you get hit in the right spot, you going down. I don't care who you are.
So hold on.
You're not paying attention.
All right, so say you was paying attention, right? And she just clocked you. Like she just saying, you bitch ass nigga. Then she just clocked you. You go to sleep.
Oh yeah, you gonna look weird. You gonna be, that's different. So you said sneaking. Sneaking is you don't even know it's coming. But if you're in an argument type situation, that's kind of different.
No, you're not even arguing with her. You're just like, all right, I'm sorry. You be like, I'm sorry. She knocks you out.
Yeah, you don't lose your man.
So you sat there and told her you was sorry, and she knocked your bitch ass out.
You don't lose your man card for that. How you apologize?
Damn, bro, you trying to watch the show? Yo, you loud. Yo, you got the show loud as hell, bro. Good. Yo. Is that you talking? You talking right now?
Yeah.
Why you sound like that, bro? You sound weird.
What I sound like?
You sound weird. You sound like you listen to something. You listen to us online or something. I thought you listened to the show. No, you sound super weird.
Hey, Enlightenment, you sound like you about to say. No, it sounds like Enlightenment is talking some real shit. So the government is fucking over his line.
Yeah, but why you doing something though? You doing something, bro, for him to sound like that.
I ain't doing nothing, bro. I ain't doing nothing but talking. I'm holding the phone in my hand.
I'm talking.
Sound messy.
Yo, look at your bars. Look at your bars. You got
bars? I don't like how Flint, he really painted in the show the whole time. He had nothing to say, but just to say that corny shit. Shit corny.
Nigga, I swear to God, every time I wanted to say something, you was just talking like I wasn't talking. You was talking like I was on mute. You was talking, bro.
The conversation that me and Light was having just now was lit, bro. Like even King Ebenezer said, what did he say? He said, big girls hit hard. And Nap City, yo, salute Nap City. Nap City say he sounds kind of tiny. He said you sound tiny. You do. You sound like you like in a fucking Pringle can or something, bro.
I'll be right back.
Man, listen, bro. Like, all right. So Flint, you here, bro? So if a chick knock you out, right? Better? Yeah, you sound way better. Go ahead. Finish your thought off though, Lighten, because where was I at? I said something about. Oh yeah, it'll flow back.
No, I was at the point that I said, if you saying you sorry, that means your guard is down. If your guard is down and you got your hands beside you, like, come on.
But you know, chicks be trying to slap the shit out. When you saying sorry to a chick, you know she's trying to slap the shit out you. How your guard down?
Right.
You're like, yo, my bad, babe. I apologize. You
know, that's like that though.
That's why I'm an evil nigga. Because when I was in high school, when I had my first girlfriend, bro, when I was 14, I had my first girlfriend. She cheated on me, by the way. Bro, I was the most sorriest nigga on the planet, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
That would turn you out.
Huh?
That's why you turn now.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I ain't got no love for these hoes. Fuck you, mean? Fuck you, man.
That's her fault. It's all on her.
Yeah, you right.
Every girl, that's her fault. You blame her.
I do. I'm like, it's a bitch fault.
Turned you right.
Is you bitch? It's because you bitches turned me this way, bitch. Shit. But listen, but look. So if you get knocked out, all right, Flint. So if a chick knock a dude out, he loses man card.
I would say so, but it also depends on the man. Like, if it was a clear, like, this chick is a bodybuilder, and it was clear this dude was, like, you know, still developing as a man, nah, not really. Not really.
Hold on, this nigga said if he is still developing as a man, so he got to be like a preteen or something like that.
No, I'm talking about like a 20-year-old that's just, you know, underdeveloped. You know what I mean? They still got a couple more years to like get it all out.
20-year-old is still underdeveloped. So how old is your chick though? So she like 16.
Nah, see, look, bro, you gotta listen to what I said, bro. In that situation that you talking about, of course you should be on guard. You shouldn't be able to get knocked out in that type of situation because you should be able to block, move out the white girls conquer. I get the black girls dick and the white girls conquer. You got snuck. Initially you said he got snuck, right? So I'm only going off of being snuck. It only takes 10 pounds of pressure to knock somebody out on some real stuff. It don't take a lot. You ain't got to be the hardest hit in the world to knock somebody out. You just got to hit the right button.
Takes 4 pounds. You just got to press the button. 4 pounds.
I say 10 pounds of pressure. It's 10 pounds of pressure for me.
4 pounds. 4 pounds of pressure.
Man.
For the average person,
you got to get there. You said what?
If it knocked me out, then my story is I just left the hospital that day. That would be the thing right there. If she knocked me out,
I ain't gonna lie. The hardest I've ever been hit was by a chick that was fucking though. It's niggas, those dudes on the football team. I've been hit by dudes on the football team, actual people that box. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to spar. You know, I used to go to the boxing gym a lot. I ain't right, never, and it'd be dudes bigger. It used to be dudes bigger than me and everything. They never hurt me. It'd be like the chick that I was fucking that can hit me. But she caught me off guard though. She snuck me. That bitch snuck me, dog.
I got dropped by a chick, but I didn't get knocked out.
I ain't never get dropped.
No, she knew karate and all that shit, and I was playing with her. We wasn't like playing. It was like I liked her, and I grabbed her on the butt. She drop kicked me and shit. I was like, bitch, stop playing.
Yo, Nap City said, nah, man, that Nunes knocks you out, then you just need practice and definitely shouldn't be disrespectful to her or any woman. And Nap City, get your sip ass out of here, dog. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Amanda Nunes, she don't like dick though, so I can't take that L. I'm shooting Amanda Nunes. I'm not fighting her. I'm shooting her. Shit, I can't take that L, bro.
If you let me,
I can't
I
take
don't
that.
I don't
like Layla Ali ain't gonna knock the nigga. Yeah,
Layla Ali, but see, Layla Ali is straight though, so I got a better chance. I got a better chance of fucking Layla Ali than Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes like girl, she like pussy, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my girl like pussy too, so maybe if I get my girl to convince Nunes not to whoop my ass, if we both eat her out or something like that, you know. So, Nav City said, "Say less." hey, bro, I love you, bro. You my man. You my guy, dog. Fuck with you.
You know, he like 6 shots in. He like 6 shots in. Y'all should do anything to anyone.
Yo, Nat right now is lit right now. Nat right now, he definitely like 10 shots in with the Captain Morgan and shit, the spiced rum. Like right now, like this, man. What's his catchphrase? Damn, I'm trying to get his catchphrase. What the fuck that nigga be saying, bro?
He laughing right now. He laughing right. He like,
no, he not laughing right now. He not laughing right now. Like he said, say less, bruh. Say less. Mutai, Amanda Rebus. Who's Amanda Rebus? Who's that? Yo, all right. So we got 6 people in here in the chat. Beast mode, you can say this too. If you're a man and you get knocked out by a chick, you lose your man card.
Depends on the situation.
Oh yeah, I got y'all. I think you lose your man card. Like me personally, your mom favorite. Your mom favorite, me. I'm saying this. You lose your man card, you get knocked out by a chick. Even me, if I get knocked out by a chick one day, you know that would suck though. You know me talking like this and shit, and then that actually happens.
You
be like, damn.
Right. Then you think about what Light said.
That should be like
because you
that gotta be like that gotta be I'm supremely confident it will never happen to me. Like I'm supremely confident.
Yo,
but like that be the saltiest. Like you know, back in high school I used to ask this question. Like if a gay dude, what's worse, getting knocked out by a chick or a gay dude? A lot of dudes used to say getting knocked out by a gay dude. A lot of dudes used to say that. I'm like, that's still a man. That's a man. That's a nigga.
If you fight a gay dude, more than likely the gay boy gonna win.
Like that's a nigga. Like,
oh, you know what though? Hold on. Both of y'all, all right. Flint from Philly, and you been through Philly, or you know about Philly.
Nav City, right? Funny as shit. This nigga said I'm lit like a candle on top of a Christmas tree on Christmas Eve, and the fucking house on fire. Damn. Fucked up. I'm trying. Matter of fact. You know what? I got a Still Reserve in the fridge. Let me grab the Still Reserve real fast. Go ahead, like
211.
You've been in Philly, or you know about Philly. You've been hung out of Philly, and Flint from Philly and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Philly, so all this stuff about these girls and stuff, y'all forgetting that. I mean, I know a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been in a bunch of different situations and stuff, but they cut slices in their cheeks to hold razor blade. Stop playing with me, bro. I'm in the different. I know different things about these females out here, man. They cut a hole in their cheek to hold the razor blade. They cut a pocket in their mouth, and they slide the blade out with their tongue.
What?
Yes.
I come back and this nigga saying they cut a pocket in their cheek to hold a razor blade. You tripping, bro?
Cut a pocket in their cheek to hold a razor blade and pull the razor blade out with their tongue. Well, I've been in different situations, so
taking a Tupac and shit on above the rim and shit.
No, it's real stuff. Keep Vaseline with them at all times. Pop the nails off at it. Women ahead. You like they got them done yesterday. Pop, 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 pop,
no.
pop, pop, pop,
remember
pop,
back in the day, the smaller your
all right, Multi-Fighter says, Multi-Fighter and King, well, King, let me read King Ebenezer's comment first. He said, if you ain't in the gym on a regular and you fight a pro female fighter, you might be fucked up. Yeah, that's true. Multi-23 says, you lose your man card unless she's a pro fighter. So, all right, so any of us losing to Amanda Nunes, be cool. So save Ronda Rousey. Say Ronda Rousey knock you out. Is it different?
The girl that cut a hole in her cheek with the razor blade. Does she count as a pro fighter or not? The girl that cuts a hole in her cheek to hold the razor blade.
She different. She definitely different though. I ain't gonna lie. She different though. Like she different. She literally cuts a pocket in her flesh. In her inner
cheek
flesh.
to hold the razor blade.
Inner flesh though. Like in her inner flesh. That
in
meant
the inside
you know what?
of her mouth.
You know what? Nah, you know what? Nah, she counts as a pro fighter because you literally can't fuck her because if she doing that to her inner cheek, I feel like the cheek, like the cheek, no homo, but the inner cheek is kind of got the same texture in a little way as a vagina. Not the same exact texture, but it's pretty much similar. Hold on, nigga. Let me break this down, nigga, before you start laughing. Hold on, nigga. You know where I'm about to go with this shit, dog. But damn, hold on, dog. You shouldn't have started laughing, bro. I'm trying to get this shit out, dog. Alright. It's fucked up. But the inner cheek kind of got the same texture as the vagina in a way. You know what I'm saying? The inner vagina part. So like if she's willing to cut an inner pocket into her fucking cheek, that man a dick not getting that vagina in her pussy. She probably got razor blades all up in that pussy. You know what I'm saying?
I would say the ass. I would say the butt cheek, like the inner butt cheek. I would say the same texture.
What is going on?
No, the inner butt cheek. Nah, the inner butt cheek, bro. You definitely don't get no butt cheeks from them females. Cause the inner butt cheek got the same skin as it does on her arm, her leg, all over her body, bro. Inner butt cheek just a skin that don't get no sunlight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, the inner butt cheek skin is nice and smooth though. I like females' inner butt cheek skin, man. It's like, you know, you can literally never mind. It's like it got the best little skin bumps. You know the bumps of skin, like the goose bumps right there in the middle. The butt bumps. I like them little that shit look sexy as hell, man. I'm about to put my face in my girl butt right now, man. That should be looking good as a motherfucker though, man. I can't lie. That should be looking good.
You said like the goose bumps on the butt.
Yeah.
In the butt cheek.
But for real though,
in the butt cheek.
I done seen my sister's one of them. Sure, trained up, man. Knock niggas out, man. I ain't gonna hold you. You never know,
man.
You can't sleep on them because they got brothers, they got fathers. If they got a father or a brother in their life, they might know how to fight. They may
definitely got cousins.
I wish
they may know how to fight because they might grow up with the brother and they just as rough as that nigga is. Because tell you, my sister pulling girls out the door, going up to the house and just yanking niggas out.
Where's Maylin?
So
she be yanking niggas. Yo.
She chased the dude down the street with a butcher knife.
Yo, I know them type chicks all day long. Like, you know, they walk like they in the movies. you know what I'm talking about? They be walking like they deep, but they like it's just them. No music. It's like they got their music that they want. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Like, yo, why is the music loud? Where's the speakers at?
Yeah. Anybody's susceptible to get knocked out though, if they ain't out on their 10 toes. That's how I feel.
Chicks get lucky shots off me all the time. It's like my chin is they practice.
Flint, you told you've been knocked out 75 times.
No,
pretty sure like at least 5 of those are women.
No, twice, bro. I got knocked out twice. But it wasn't no fair fight. Well, one of them was, and the other one wasn't. I'm allowed to get knocked out. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, I feel at least you man enough to say that you were.
I ain't never been knocked out though. I ain't gonna lie. Me getting knocked out, I'll take it equally, regardless Regardless of the
That's because
gender,
you
you know what I'm
can
saying?
run.
Regardless of the gender,
That's because
I'll
you
take
can
Right.
it.
run.
A knockout is a knockout.
No, that's because you can
I'll
run,
take it.
man.
I take it. Fuck serious, regardless. Now, if it's a white person, I probably won't take it as bad as it is by a black person. I mean, I will take it as bad, but as long as a black person don't know, I'm cool. But getting knocked out by a black person, bruh, it's over. I'm the only black person that's not gonna brag about me knocking somebody out, bro, because I kind of want to have a comfortable life, and I understand when you brag about shit like that, a nigga gonna want to kill your ass, bro. He's not fucking
Right,
around.
retaliation.
He's not fucking around. He gonna do some shit to you, bro. He gonna do something to you. He gonna do something to you. Cause I know for me, not even getting knocked out, and I'm almost 30, bro. I'm gonna want to kill a nigga, bro. Don't knock me out, bro.
Hey, hold
You
on.
whoop my ass. I might even ask you, cause I'm an old head now. I'm an old head now, so I might even ask you in the middle of a fight. Somebody fucking me up, whoop my ass. I'm gonna tell you like, don't knock me out, bro. Don't knock me out. Got it. If you knock me out, bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. If you knock me out, you better kill me, man. I'm saying this with all the hatred. I'm saying this with all the hatred in my heart, bro. You knock me out, you better fucking kill me, bro. I swear to God. I'm real shit. Cause I know I won't kill his ass. I never been knocked out there in my life, bro.
Hold up. We gotta ask Ill Flow. Ill Flow.
Yeah.
Does a man lose his man card if he get knocked out by a female?
Yeah, hell yeah. But it depends on the situation. What happened?
Yeah. Yo, Ill Flow in here?
Right, that's what I said.
Hold on. Whoa.
Yeah.
Nap City's a dickhead. This nigga said, what happens? All right, y'all answer this question. All right, before we ask Ill Flow more questions, we're gonna ask you these questions, Ill Flow. Bear with us real quick, Ill Flow. Nap City asking this in the chat. He said, what happens if Ray Banks knocks out Nap City Cell?
If who does that? Who's that? Who's Ray Banks?
Ray Banks?
The guy that makes the songs that come, he wind up on sometimes.
Yo, that's a boy. He represents TRBRC. He go out there, battle. He battle. All that stuff. He the white boy that be battling and shit. Shouting out TRBRC.
Right.
He be in my if you look at my last video, at the last part of my video on my last video, which is the bot talking about Deontay Wilder Fury fight. He the boy that pops up on the music video at the end.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check him out.
He the boy that dropped the Gilly.
Got knocked out though.
Like, what happens if Ray Banks knocks out Nap City Cell? Nap City's asking this. What happens if Ray Banks knocks him out? Does that make Nap City a bitch?
Well, I guess you just got knocked out by Ray Banks.
Yeah.
That just wraps it up.
I'm gonna say, man. All right.
You just got knocked out. That's it.
Yeah, man. Like Ray Banks got hands.
Another one.
You know what I mean? You can't. You know, TRBRC, bro. It happens, bro. It happens.
If you play another one, if you play another,
grab your weed.
All right. Yo, but Ill Flow. So so you said you lose your man card
on a fighter. You can't put a color on the fighter.
Hold on. I'm not putting I never said nothing about a color on the fighter.
Huh?
No, I'm saying like the difference between black people and white people. The difference between he wasn't doing that. He probably, you know what? When I think about that, he probably was. Damn. But when I think about you know, if you get knocked out by a black person, you gotta move. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay in that same city. If you get knocked out by a white person, I don't know. You probably gotta move too. I don't know, bro. I've never been knocked out there in my life, bro. I don't know how that shit feel, bro. That's one of the scariest things.
It's a split second.
I mean, I'm not. If me and this person was fighting, and I was beating the shit out of him, and we was both like going back and forth, and like that happened to me. Like I think they got my respect. Like I think I got respect from them. You know what I'm saying? Like they respect my hand. So even though they probably got that win, there's some people I knocked out. But that I like. This is me admitting this. I never said this before. But the people I knocked out, but they was giving me some fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Where I don't want to fucking throw hands with the motherfuckers again. You get what I'm saying? No, I'm real shit. A lot of people ain't gonna say this. I understand it might make me sound like a pussy, but no, real shit. It's like niggas that was giving me some fucking work. It was some Jamaican nigga. He was giving me work. For some reason, I knocked him the fuck out. But you know, I want to be that nigga friend. You know what I mean? I ain't want to be beefing that nigga no more. That nigga would hit hard. Like, he hit hard. Fuck that. Nah, I'm not trying to fight that nigga again. And that nigga was fast as shit. Like, that nigga was fast as shit. Like he was fast as shit. Like, fast.
Dawn.
Bruh, nigga was fast as shit.
So, L Flow, what you got to say on that topic about the woman knocking out the male?
Well, I mean, how did it happen? Because I don't know nothing about the story. So, like, how did it happen?
Oh, it's no story. It's just a topic
about a about a female knocking a guy out.
Yeah. Does he lose his man card?
And what is the stipulation?
I mean, put it like this, man. If the dude started the situation and he was talking shit to her, and then she, start putting hands on him. I mean, if she knocks him out, yeah, he loses his part. But I mean, it just depends though, because we're not supposed to hit females, so it depends on how he looked at it. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't, if he decided to
knocked
say,
out, period. It's not even that he didn't start the fight. She started the fight. Like he apologized to her. He like, all right, look out as a light illumination. He says that I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Like, he probably he didn't accidentally do anything. She probably just feel mad about something. And he said, I'm sorry. And then she knocks him out.
He don't lose his man card if he got snuck. Like, if she snuck him, then I can't say he lost his card because he didn't see it coming. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he seen it coming.
Like, she might hit her. Huh?
He seen it coming. He was apologizing. She knocked his ass out.
Yeah, but you can still sneak somebody while they see it coming, but they don't see it, but they ain't know that you was gonna do that. But you standing in front of him and you just two-piece the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But how can he get knocked out by her though? She gotta be a strong motherfucker though. She gotta be strong as hell. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I had a Puerto Rican chick. She was short, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, talking about gorgeous motherfucker, but she was really strong though, fam. Like, she was strong as hell. Like what I'm saying is, if she hit you clean in the temple, like with really accurate, I mean, it's possible that she could, like, she might not I don't know if she'll knock you out, but she'll really do some damage though, bro.
I'll tell you this.
I ain't gonna give out. I was gonna say something. I ain't gonna do that.
And one more thing.
Oh, let him finish.
One more thing. And I want to say one more thing. In Texas, man, like, we're really athletic out here. That's why we like to fight a lot. You know what I'm saying? Dallas and Houston, the females out here, fam, they can knock somebody. They can knock a nigga out, fam. Like, they can fight really good. They'll bust your eye. They'll bust your eyeball. They'll bust your nose, man. Like, real talk.
Yeah, I take it offensive. I'll take offensive if I got knocked out by a dude or a girl equally, because I never been knocked out. A female, she probably won't get killed, but a nigga getting killed.
They gonna have that. Wow.
Hey, you know what though? You probably been knocked out before though. Why never?
Yo, you know what? You know what? Ill flow, laughing and shit because he know he'll do the same shit. Like, that's why he's trying.
Hey, why meth? You probably had been knocked out before, but not in the fight. Huh? You ever did the pass out game? You ever did the pass out game?
No, I did it to my little brothers. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I used to love doing that game, bro. I used to die and come back to life, bro. I used to love that shit.
That's it, yo. I had to stop because I was
losing a million brain cells. Game, all that every time that happens, you losing a million brain cells. It's fucked up.
I must have lost a lot of them bitches, man, because I used to do that shit a lot when I was a kid.
I didn't think anybody in Philly played that game though.
If y'all ever did the pass out game, if y'all know what the pass out game is, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
I
We
thought
didn't
it
even
was
call
the
it,
military thing.
we don't even call it the pass out game. I just automatically know what you're talking about.
The pass out game.
And you know what's crazy? We over there talking about pass out. It was a female that did the pass out shit to me, nigga.
You got knocked out by a female.
Hey, hold on, man. Let me see what's calling my phone.
You
Grab your weed, because you're now tuned in to the TRBRC podcast.
Yeah, they had to, but for real though, that's what they was playing in the game. That's what Wilder was playing, the pass out game, because he was getting winded and then he got choked out. And he was trying not to.
That shit is funny as hell though. I remember somebody thought I was joking and I was passing out and he just pushed me and I fell face first into the ground and shit.
Dang. You got some terrible stories, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Your stories be outstanding.
Yo, because he thought I was joking with him. And he just pushed me like, man, you just joking. And I was in the middle of the shakes and shit. And I gained conscious on a fucking a rainy ass what is it? A rainy ass asphalt.
Yeah. When I did that, the female that did that shit to me, bro. Hey, real talk. She just like.
All right, did you hit?
Like,
She did that to you?
It was like one of the cousins. It was like a cousin family member, some shit, man. And she basically like. She knew about this. I was younger than her. And we was all. I remember we was all like at a family barbecue and shit. We was all at a family barbecue. So, just running around, it's swing sets and monkey bars and all kind of shit. So you know what I'm saying? Shit. Everybody was playing the game and shit. And when I did it, man, I passed out. I was in another dimension. And then I got. I just wanted to keep doing that shit, man.
Yeah, they had the chest one and the neck one. Those were the two ones that they did. Press on your chest.
I did the chest one and the neck one, bro. That shit, I loved it.
How the chest one go? I know the neck. The neck, you go underneath the neck. You press underneath the neck a little bit. Like you go underneath the arms. You go underneath the arms and underarms, and then you press up against their neck, underneath the chin area a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same principle with the chest.
I thought I killed my brother. I thought I killed him. I started crying and everything. Like,
yeah,
man.
you was scared as crap on him.
Yeah, I thought I killed my brother. He was laughing. He was like this. Yo, I felt like I was in the sky and all that. He started describing that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit, it got to the point where it wouldn't even work on me no more, man. I got mad.
You was knockout. You was unknockable. You was unknockable. I can't even say unknockable. You became unknockable.
Yeah, Flo, what you thought about that fight though? Because this where all this stem from, man. The Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight. What you thought about that?
You said the Tyson and Fury fight?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like he could bounce back. You know what I'm saying? All right, see you, man. All right. Bye. Yeah, hold on right there. I just answered my door. I feel like Wilder can bounce back. And I feel like he's going to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what they slam. I feel like they're slamming Wilder a little bit too hard. Yeah, he lost he lost badly. You know what I'm saying? He got whooped, but he didn't quit. You know what I'm saying? It was his coaches and them the trainers that threw the towel in. But what I will say is if he works on some footwork and punch it from different angles a little bit and work on an uppercut and jab into the body, a couple of fundamentals, I think that he's going to beat Fury. You know what I'm saying? So that's all he got to do is just work on some footwork. He has absolutely no footwork. He doesn't throw out no damn uppercuts. He doesn't have no inside game. He don't throw no fish hooks. He doesn't throw check hooks. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And this is stuff that he already has the power. So all he got to do is just work on a few fundamentals and he'll be straight, man. He gonna beat Fury. He gonna get his shit back.
Oh, you think they're gonna fight a third time?
Yeah, I believe that they're gonna fight a third time. And if they don't, man, that's gonna be. I think that's gonna. If they don't, then I think that's totally unfair to Deontay Wilder, man. That's fucked up, dog.
Fury got to have the belt for Deontay to get it.
Huh?
He has to have the belt for Deontay to get it, though.
You don't think Fury's gonna have it? You think Joshua gonna take it?
It all depends on where the money at.
I mean, I think the money is in the third fight because people do believe in Deontay Wilder's right hand. Even though his skill set is bad, he still has that chance to where he can knock you out. And that nigga Tyson Fury is lucky he even rose up that. Huh? Hello?
No, we still
listening.
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying like Tyson Fury, lucky he even got up. You know what I'm saying, in that fight. So, you know,
the ref kind of robbed Deontay Wilder of that knockout in the first fight.
Yeah, I think so. Because he counted fucking long, bro.
But I've been seeing videos online that Tyson Fury is fucking around with them gloves, man.
He was fucking around with what?
Fucking around with his gloves, like his gloves didn't have padding or something in it.
I mean, that'd be fucked up if that was the case. But I doubt it though. I think Tyson Fury won fair and square. You know what I'm saying? I just think that Deontay Wilder, he gotta go back to the drawing board and, you know, work on some footwork, you know, uppercuts and a couple other ways to punch from different angles so that he can be more successful with his offense. Because if he doesn't, then he's gonna be a nobody in boxing. He can easily turn to a nobody. You already see what the internet and the media is doing to him.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why that's going on. Because he came out with Black Power and love.
Yep.
Yeah, but this is a boxing match, so anything happens. So even if he did lose,
Muhammad Ali came up with Black Power. Muhammad Ali came up with Black Power under the guise of Islam. He became the fucking the greatest of all time.
No, he didn't come out with Black Power. He came out with Islam Power.
No, it was, bruh. Nation of Islam was a pinnacle of Black Power around that time, nigga. Like, come on, bro. That's how you play. Like,
part of the Muslim movement.
Oh my God, bro. At that time, the Islamic movement was the pinnacle of Black Power in Black America around that time. Yes, it was. Now I'm okay with that. Let's be great friends with white people. Nah, it was Malcolm X and the rest of them niggas talking about, man, fuck them motherfuckers. Let's go with it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Don't do that. I know you Christian and all that, but don't do that, bro. Let's be honest. The pinnacle of Black Power at the time, when Muhammad Ali was saying all that, the Islamic movement was the pinnacle of Black Power at that time, bro. It was not the Christian church.
Let me clarify for you a little bit more then. George Foreman was what? Frazier. Right. Frazier was what?
A South Carolina, Philadelphia fighter? I don't know.
No, they was black.
Yeah,
they both was black.
Yeah, but Foreman, but white people wanted George Foreman to win, though, bro.
Joe
Frazier. They wanted Joe Frazier to win. They wanted Joe Frazier to win.
Joe Frazier wasn't white neither.
Yeah, but white people wanted Joe Frazier to win, though.
Yeah. It'll make a difference who the white people wanted to win. He wasn't white.
The reason why they wanted Joe Frazier to win because he was like, you know, even though Joe Frazier, this is false, but Muhammad Ali made it where he was calling Joe Frazier Uncle Tom, bro. He's calling Joe Frazier Uncle Tom and all that other stuff that was like Joe Frazier.
But Joe Frazier was darker than Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, he was. But you know, it's a lot of light-skinned brothers. A lot of light-skinned brothers be more pro-black than dark-skinned brothers, though. Let's be honest about that.
No. I'm gonna just stick to the point.
Be honest, though.
Is the Gypsy King black?
No. But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Muhammad Ali, he went down that path of pro-blackness, right? Being Islamic.
Right, but he was fighting black people.
because it was the best fighters. And his mouthpiece.
No, I got you. I understand
was, he sold the narrative. He sold the
he was fighting black fighters.
Right. He sold the narrative. He's a marketing genius. He sold the narrative that Joe Frazier was Uncle Tom. And it sold to the whites. It sold to the whites, and the whites went along and called and was rooting for Joe Frazier. They hated Muhammad Ali.
Joe Frazier was the furthest thing away from the white person.
Just like Sonny Liston. Sonny Liston was owned by the Italian mob. And like a lot of Italians like to say they're not white, but Italians are white. Like, come on, bro. All the Muhammad Ali opponents were manufactured by whites. Muhammad Ali was manufactured by the Nation of Islam.
Right, he was promoting black power, beating up on black people. This is all I'm saying is when he did the black power for the black power, black everything, he wasn't fighting a black person. That's a difference.
Hold on. So you're saying when he was promoting black power, all right, go ahead. No, explain your point again. Say it over.
When Ali was promoting black power, he's beating up on black folk. When Wilder did the black power, he wasn't fighting the black person.
Okay, and what you trying to say?
That's the difference.
But in Tyson Fury corner, he had a black person and a black gem in his corner, a black American gem, the Kronk gem. Sugar Hill Stewart was his trainer, the grandson, or I think it was the grandson or the son of Emmanuel Stewart.
It don't make a difference who his trainer was.
Yes, it does. It makes a hell of a difference.
No, it don't. It don't make a difference what color his trainer was.
What was Deontay Wilder trainers was doing? Deontay Wilder trainers, did they say anything when he was in the corner?
No, he got. We was just talking about the whole black power situation. The black power situation, when Ali was doing the black power, he's fighting black people. When Wilder was doing the black power thing, he wasn't.
You win, bro.
You catch my drift?
No.
So when I seen that happen, I was like, when I seen he came out with the whole black power thing, I was like, yo, it seems kind of odd and fishy, and something is telling me that this is not gonna go correctly at all. Maybe if he was fighting a black person, maybe, but he wasn't fighting a black person during the black power situation. So I looked at it as, okay, this is kind of setting up for a fall. Seemed like a fall. It seemed like a setup for a fall, in my opinion. That's where I stand at it. Because he got choked out too many times for it. I mean, once you get choked out, I mean, you got to wind up saying to yourself, I'm not going to keep getting choked out. I'm not going to keep ducking into getting choked out. Enough is enough. How many times you got to get choked out to say enough is enough? I'd rather lean back before you choke me out again.
You're saying that he wanted to lose.
Yeah, I don't know what the situation was, but when he did all that all black and he had the all black on,
saying that he made us look stupid.
February Black History Month. Right now, the media is killing for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But you look at my, you see my fighter breakdown. You see my fighter breakdown before the fight. I said Deontay Wilder cannot afford the loss. This is before he walked out with the black power, all that stuff. I say he cannot afford a loss because if you gotta put the race element into it. Tyson Fury, he was given like Deontay Wilder was never given love. He had, even with all them knockouts, you gotta think about it. His record, all his wins is pretty much knockouts. There's only one win that he had by decision. Every other win is by knockout. 41 knockouts? That's more than Mike Tyson ever had. That's more than any other heavyweight ever had. Yet he's not endeared by the media. People used to complain about Mayweather fights. Mayweather doesn't knock anybody out. So why haven't the media like endeared him? That's why I was like, Deontay Wilder cannot lose this fight. I don't know why Deontay Wilder didn't feel like that neither. I feel like Deontay Wilder should have felt like that. It was his responsibility to feel like that. Like, I can't lose this fight. and I refuse to lose this fight.
Right. No, I hear you. I agree with you though. I definitely agree with you. He needed to win that jump. But like you said too, what was really going on? Why was his corner really not in his corner? It's the real question. See, they focusing all their attention on Wilder, but nobody's really focusing on why his corner wasn't really in his corner. Why? And how was they able to get away with that? And Wilder take all the heat. How is Wilder taking all the heat, but his corner is just getting away scot-free?
Fired his corner.
Huh?
Didn't he fire his corner?
Yeah, something like that.
So what kind of heat are they taking him? He already fired his ass.
I mean, media heat is different than getting fired, though.
Unless you want to say that him getting fired is the actual heat, then yeah.
Right, yeah. No, they ain't getting heat. I mean, getting fired is like getting laid off. You know what I mean? He's going through media like it's a totally different thing when you don't want to come out the house with the camera.
Because you don't know if they had a deal with Tyson Fury and his team. You don't know that. They said like somebody behind Mark Breland was a part of the Crunk Gym camp, telling Mark Breland to throw in. It's like so much stuff that was going on in Deontay Wilder's corner, bro, that he had no control over. It was people that was telling Mark Breland throwing the towel that was a part of Tyson Fury's camp. Not Tyson Fury's camp, but the gym that Tyson Fury hired to train for this fight. So you had people like Anthony Durrell, who's a light heavyweight fighter, was telling Mark Breland throwing the fucking towel, and he's trained by somebody in the Crunk Gym.
And don't forget that the towel was thrown, but the ref didn't see it.
I felt like if they was gonna throw in the towel, they should have threw in the towel earlier in the fight. But while they was already in it and it was already happening, don't throw in the towel now. We already passed the halfway mark in the fight. Don't throw the towel in now. Even though I want money off of it, and it was my last $100 right there, because I wasn't gonna bet nothing else on this fight. I got my money for it. I said, though? I feel like they should have just let the fight go on.
No, you missed it though. They threw the towel, but the ref didn't see it.
Yes, he did.
He didn't.
Yes, he did
stopped the fight without seeing the towel.
No,
he didn't even see the towel when he stopped the fight. Right. He said that he wasn't defending himself. He was spacing him in the corner. The towel came from behind.
I'm about to pull it up. I'm about to pull it up.
Pull it up. The ref didn't even see the towel when he stopped the fight. I'm pulling it up
for everybody else to see. Oh, matter of fact, I got the fight.
Yeah, the ref didn't even see it when he stopped the fight.
No.
The towel was behind him. Nope. So the towel and the ref stopped at the same time. The towel was thrown. Nope. Look at it. Sure. The ref stopped the fight before the towel, he even seen the towel.
Nope. We about to see now.
Go ahead and play.
Well, y'all can't see it, but I'm about to see it, and I'm going to
YouTube can see it, right? I mean, you saying we in the Hangout can't see it, but the people on YouTube can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you'll see exactly. It was a coincidence that they both stopped at the same time. What the hell? All right, come here.
I'm trying to put it on window capture because you know I'm using OBS and shit. Like Wilder didn't even look right when the fight before the fight even started. Like he don't even look good.
He don't, bro. That nigga, I think somebody fucked that nigga water up or some poison that nigga. So I don't know, bro. Cause that shit was weird too, bro. So with that shit too, man.
Let me know if you want me to help you, okay?
Bro, I don't like how Wilder looked, bro. I mean, I watch a fight. Every time I watch a fight, I keep getting surprised by how he looking.
Yeah, man. Like that shit crazy, bro. And I don't even want to make it excuses, but something was not right, man.
And you know, like a fighter not going to complain. He's not going to sit there and try to complain because he ain't trying to look like no bitch.
Now, so did you see it? Did you see what I was saying?
He said that shit. Did you hear what he said? That shit about the costume being too heavy.
What'd you say?
I said, you see about him making an excuse about the costume being too heavy?
Yo, if the costume, you know what though? There's no excuse. If the costume was too heavy, that means you should have been faster. If the costume was too heavy, he should have been faster.
Hold on.
It's like Goku taking off the weight.
Hold on. So what was you arguing about again?
You said that his what you call it was too heavy, and that it took his legs out before the fight. That's what.
No, I know that. I know that part. I'm talking about before that. What was I pulling up this video for? Like Wilder.
Because
before the bell ring, you see Wilder kicking his legs. Like he just keep kicking his legs. You know how you trying to get your legs to wake up or some shit? They sleep.
Yeah.
They say he was riding in a car for like 10 hours, going from Philadelphia to Texas.
How would he do that? You have to be conditioned before the fight, mentally too.
Like everybody getting mad at Wilder, like nigga, why you just condition yourself? You knew your legs was gonna be like that. You knew your legs was gonna be like that. Yo.
Nah, but like I was saying,
that's a part that
saying the suit was heavy when he took it off.
That's a part that sucks for him, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that part sucks for him because it's like, yo, you know, you should have known better. You should have known better. Like nobody gives a.
I'm gonna tell you this, El Flow. I'm gonna tell you this because I used to do the weights in a certain way.
But what was you talking about? Lighting? Like I fucking forgot, dog.
The ref did not see the flag.
What flag?
The white flag.
What is the lighting talking about?
The ref see the white flag.
Oh, the towel.
The ref stopped the fight.
Towel.
The nigga's wild. Nah,
nigga, you wild.
I mean, you know,
you started laughing.
That nigga wired, man.
This nigga out of pocket, bro.
Nah, man, but I think y'all think do y'all think that he was getting beat up too bad? Because you know, Stephen A. Smith said that they thought that he should have stopped the fight earlier. I don't really think so. I think that, you know, even though he was getting whooped, he was still on his feet. You feel me?
Bro, he looked drunk. He looked like he was drunk, man. He got choked out too much, yo. He just choked out. He had no
I don't think he should have wore that stupid ass fucking outfit, bro. I hated it.
No, I mean, look, the outfit, if it was heavy, it should have been in his advantage of taking it off, though. Like I'm saying, I've trained and stuff. When you take it off, when you take the weights off,
you're light. I get that, but that's not his. Like I get that, and you're lighter, but that's not how he. Like his body don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the real reason, because I can't buy that reason. But if that's the real reason, though, if he really feels that way, then I just have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows how his body feels. If he wore that damn uniform and it was 50 pounds heavy, and when he took it off, he felt like he couldn't really feel his legs like that. I mean, if he's telling the truth, then it just is what it is, man. It's
Hold on. Let me ask you, Elflow.
Yeah, you do know. You gonna know how your body feels.
Have you ever wore a weighted suit?
Well, I mean, I will say this, man. I'm not a nigga that wear boots a lot. So when I do put on Timberlands, because we don't wear Timbs and shit out here in Houston. So if you might catch niggas with them hoes on here and there, and the females they be on your ass too. They love if you wear Timbs out here, nigga, you the man. But when I put them bitches on, I mean, when I take them off, and my feet fucking are kind of in pain, and I'm not saying that they're even too tight. They're big. They have space, but they're heavy though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I take them bitches off, yeah, I do feel, my feet be like, I gotta sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't wear Timbs all day. I'm looking at my Timbs right now. Every time I put them hoes like this, I've had these Timbs for 3 years because I don't wear them like that. Because every time I wear them, when I take them bitches off, my nigga, I got it. Like, I don't wear them all day. I take them off and go switch shoes because they end up just, my legs end up tired. Like, seriously.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm different. Because if I wear some heavy boots and I take them off, I'm ready to race you. Now I'm a dog you. Let me run around and race your boots, and then I take the boots off. I'm running in boots. I'm racing people in boots. And then I say, you know what? All right, you a little faster. I'm going to take the boots off. I'm going to smoke you, bro. I'm faster now. My legs is going to be crazy.
No, I get that.
Why?
I get that. I understand where you're coming
fighting
from.
And running,
your intentions. Yeah, it's different between fighting and running. And if he didn't make the intentions, if you make the intentions with your brain that, yeah, man, when I take these motherfuckers off, I'm gonna dust you. Then yeah, because you made the intentions. But if you sit up there and you're wearing Timber. Yeah. See, if I sit up there and wear some Timbs, right? My intentions is to feel comfortable. My whole intentions are to feel comfortable and walk around like I want to. But since the motherfuckers end up hurting my feet, and I gotta take them bitches off and put them bitches to the side, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's interfering with my intentions. My intentions is to feel comfortable.
I gotta go back on this.
He broke. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. El Flow was breaking that shit down right there. Intentions. That's real shit.
No, I feel you. I hear him, but I'm saying that's why I'm going back to the point of I hear him in the intentions, but his intention is to go in there and fight, right? And if he got fitted for the suit, he knew how the suit felt. It's not like he never wore the suit before he wore the suit.
So I think that what he did was, I think he made a bad. It was a poor case of judgment, man. It's plenty of times where I went to go get a pair of Jordans and they ain't have my size, and because I wanted them so goddamn bad, I ended up buying them. But it was hurting my feet when I was wearing them, kind of. So I had to take the sole out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So what he did was, maybe he knew that the uniform was fucked up, was too heavy when he tried it on, but he decided to wear it anyways, and it fucked him up in the fight.
Man, that's crazy. If you look, I look
like he probably wore that he probably wore that motherfucker and it was too heavy, and he's like, I know I'm not supposed to wear it, but fuck it, I got it. And then he wore it, and then when he took that bitch off, he felt fucked up. It's possible, but I don't believe it though.
Nah, man, I believe it. But if
I believe it.
You see how I feel? Like it's possible. You believe it?
I believe it because
I feel like this.
When we was watching the fight, like May, I wish we with May yet, man. It's possible, man. It's definitely possible. Because when he did take that shit off, he did have a funny look in his
face. Yeah, Listen.
He know his body, like you were saying.
I promise you, he should not have worn that shit, bro. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Let's not act like I'm pretty sure he didn't watch Dragon Ball Z before, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he didn't watch it before. Man, I'm not. Come on, let's not even do that. So he put it on. He probably knew it was heavy. what I'm saying?
But
He
it's
probably trying
different.
to flip it
Like his
now.
mind over matter sometimes too. Like he was saying, his intentions was that he was going to feel a certain way when he's in the ring. He didn't expect to feel that way when he got in the ring. If he already expected it, like his intentions was, I'm gonna feel like this when I get in the ring, or like when he was walking, he was like, "Damn, this is heavy."
You know, like
but when I take this off, I'm gonna feel like amazing. And like if his mind was already like that, working like that, then probably would have worked the opposite effect. Because light illumination, we all smart.
Hold up,
man. Physiological effects happen.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? Like some people, like when they said the best medicine is laughter, right?
He had to put it on. He had to put the suit on. And
the best medicine when you have a terminal illness. What's the best medicine for terminal illness? Positivity, positive energy, great feelings, feeling like you want to be okay. That's the best medicine, right? In Light Illumination, you even got a video on your channel. Subscribe to Light Illumination on YouTube. He has a video where he talks about water, and if you talk to it with positive words, it will be cleansing water, like holy water. If you talk to it bad, it will have bad elements to it. You can't drink the water. So, Light Illumination know about this effect. Right. I'm surprised he's not even bringing it up. The person that's bringing it up is Illflow Spitters talking about intentions. So we have intentions by your word, intentions by your thoughts. It will come into manifestation for something that will come into reality. Yeah. It will manifest into reality, right? Whatever your intentions is, will manifest into reality.
It ain't got nothing to do with the suit, though. No, but I'm saying
he believed the suit fucked him over, though. He believed that, but that's what his intent is. Like when he says it, so his body. And
then that was his mind that did it to him in the first place. If he believed it was the suit, then it was his mind that did it to him. Because he had to put the suit on.
That's what he was saying. That's what Illflow was saying. That's what Illflow was saying. Illflow got your point. Illflow got your point. No, Illflow didn't disagree with you. Illflow didn't disagree with you.
I know. I'm just saying that he knew how it felt to take the suit off before he took the suit off for the whatever time he done took it off.
And then you got. Then it's like, like he knew, but he probably still made bad judgment. That's why I said he probably had poor judgment. Just like I went back to like me wearing the basketball shoes, knowing damn well that I needed a size bigger, but I bought them anyways because they ain't had my size. And then I'm putting them on at the Foot Locker. I knew how they felt, but I still made poor judgment and I bought them motherfuckers. So it's possible that Deontay Wilder did the same thing, just like trying on some shoes. You know what I'm saying? He tried on the he tried on the costume and he felt it and he probably thought I don't know, but I like this motherfucker. This motherfucker look good. I'm just gonna wear it anyways. It ain't gonna fuck me up. And then when he wore
that suit cost $60,000.
Oh man,
I thought it was 30. Okay,
yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And then like that's like wearing a damn ornament. That's like wearing like Christmas lights.
They said it had a battery pack. It had a battery pack on it too. You said the lights. There you go. You just had the lights on the eyes. It had a battery pack on it.
Oh hell to the no! That nigga probably fucking radiated himself before that fight, bro.
Well, I ain't gonna say he did all that.
I ain't gonna.
I mean, just think
about
it.
We got DM3 in here. DM3 salute, bro. Yeah, we talking about the fight. Hey, DM3.
Come on.
DM3, if you get knocked out by...
Let's not act like they didn't have the soldiers that had the full metal armor on, man. Come on, let's not do this. Like, people wasn't fighting in full metal gear that's heavier than what he had on.
Yeah, but
that's
like,
back in the day, though, bro. That's not now.
That's a different time period.
You act like we walk around armor right now. Niggas don't do that. They eat black. Africans, we wasn't walking around no fucking armor, nigga. Native Americans, we wasn't walking around no armor, nigga. We was walking around in fucking cloth. The only thing that weighed us down was our dicks.
Stronger back then.
Pause.
Nah, we had armor too. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Y'all don't even know the history. I'm gonna go in that later on, but I'm gonna go to this basic thing. Have you ever balled in boots before? If you play basketball, have you ever played basketball?
Everybody balled in boots, nigga. Everybody. Well, me, I don't know. Ilflo say he from down south. He from Texas, so it's hotter than there, so he wasn't. But from the East Coast, yeah, nigga, I balled in boots. I was killing niggas in boots, nigga. I'll kill you right now in some boots. Yeah.
Right, and then
gotta be quiet on that.
Now, let's say you was balling in boots, and then at that same
But that's the same thing. All right, bro. But let's be honest. Hold on. All right, I got you. Enlighten. No, I got you. But that's because you believe you was gonna do that. It's just like this. You niggas like to do this. Not only the boots, but niggas just like to take off clothes in general. Like, yo, let me take off my t-shirt. Oh yeah, you know what? Oh, I ain't even ready yet. Let me take off my fucking wife beater. I'm gonna take off my wife beater now. Now I'm super fucking Saiyan. Come on, dog. We do that all the fucking time on the court. I'm gonna take off my wife beater now. I ain't got no shirt on now. I'm super Saiyan too, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Like, nah. Yeah, we do that all the time. That's basketball, bro. That's in the streets.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's black.
The weights is a real big difference.
It's like we talking about the barbershop. It's different, bro. Like black people, we different. We do different shit for some reason. Really, I don't know why everybody copy us because it's shit fun. But like we don't take off fucking socks. Like, hold on, nigga. Let me take off my socks real quick. Yo, your feet gonna be stink, cousin. Yeah, I know, cuz. I'm gonna just put the shoes outside the house, like in the backyard and shit, so it won't fucking stink up the house. Yo, you better do that, bro. I swear to God, dog. Put the fucking sneakers in the crib. I'm gonna be mad as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be at your cousin's house, you going fucking ball with no, because you ain't trying to lose. Shit.
Right.
You do anything to psych yourself out. Like, you be tired as shit. For real, let's be honest. You be tired as shit. Like, all right, let me take off my shirt, man. If I take off my shirt, we going to beat y'all this game. Sure ain't really do nothing. You just feel the wind going underneath your underarms all of a sudden. The wind hitting you now. You feel like, oh, the sweat drying up. Now you feel like you got a boost of energy. And that's how you do get your second win. Because in every sport, the second win come from your psychology, your psychological health. Like, however you feel, you feel positive, you'll get your second win.
No, the boots is 100% different. Your feet feel like what Inflo saying is kind of right because your feet.
Of course, like, you know that. Air. But you was laughing at what I was saying, bro. You trying to be serious and get your point back. I got you. You correct. Y'all both correct on what you're saying. But what I just said and what I brought in, I know 1,000 niggas that heard what I just said. 1 million niggas. Anybody that's in urban America and black will be like, yo, that's some real shit that nigga just said, man. What that nigga name? My name is YMF. Your mom favorite. Real shit. You get tired, you gonna take that fucking long tee off. Back in the early 2000s, I'm taking that long tee off, nigga. Now I'm in my wife beater, nigga. All right, the niggas still there. I'm taking on my fucking wife beater. What's up, man? We like check the ball, check that rock up, man. Check that shit up, nigga. What's up? Now you playing D on some shit. You ain't getting past me, nigga, man. Fuck you, nigga. And after that game, if you win, them niggas going to want to fight. But go ahead.
Yo, check this out, y'all. Check this out. I caught y'all online, right? I was talking about the fight, so I had to jump in here real quick. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers talk about this fight. And bottom line is, Deontay Wilder is an excuse maker because he was on Joe Rogan's show and said that he trains in a 40-pound weight vest on a regular basis.
There you go.
So all he did was get his ass kicked in the ring and made excuses because he wore the suit 4 different times. When he beat Ortiz, when he beat the dude he knocked out in the first round, he wore it. Ortiz the second time, he wore it 4 times already. But the 4 times, he never said it was heavy. He said it was heavy this time because he got his ass whooped. That's all.
There we go.
He should be ashamed of himself to be a black man and make excuses and then say he was clowning AJ.
Why you gotta be clowning? Why you gotta be?
He was clowning.
Whoa.
Nothing to say.
Hold on.
You gotta let him have his rant. Go ahead,
hold
on.
My bad.
Man, all y'all know, he was talking mad mess about everybody. But when he loses, he gotta make excuses. He should be a man like everybody else. Get beat down and say, yo, I lost. Bottom line.
Nope. Nope.
All right, so I can tell you was an Anthony Joshua fan from the beginning. I can tell.
I told you that. I told you.
was pissed when fucking Andy Ruiz Jr. knocked that bitch out. You was mad.
I was the only one on the panel who said that Fury was gonna win. Now, AJ,
I remember you saying Fury gonna win. I didn't think that you was an Anthony Joshua fan, though.
Oh, I've been that. But I'm gonna tell you,
it makes sense now.
Now people talk pro-black, right? Now people say they're pro-black, they're pro-African. Well, Joshua is straight from Africa, so y'all should be backing him before you wild.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, DM3, you pissing me off, bro. You. Ooh. Hold on. I don't care if Anthony Johnson from Nigeria or just straight from Africa. He got his ass beat. Now, hold on. Me and you gonna talk.
Ain't no excuse.
Hold on. Me and you gonna talk though, DM3. Me and you gonna talk. Hold on. Me and you gonna talk.
But check it out.
Go ahead.
No excuses. Joshua said I got my ass by a fat dude, and he said I lost. Bottom line.
He had excuses.
But what Wilder did? My legs hurt.
Hold on, but you know what?
My legs hurt.
Hold on. Violation. Yellow flag.
My man
penalty. Hold on. Now you saying that Anthony Joshua didn't have any excuses? That's not true. That's not true. Now a lot of people don't like to put this out there though. Let's be honest though. The media, Anthony Joshua fans, the UK populace, y'all don't like to put this out here. Anthony Joshua did a no mas. He did a no mas. He quit. Bro.
And they want to shit on Wilder.
Did Deontay Wilder quit? Did Deontay Wilder quit though?
I'd rather listen. Listen, I'd rather Deontay Wilder give excuses all motherfucking day than to sit up there and quit.
That's shame, y'all. That's
sad.
If it would have been
facts,
it smashed them.
Hold on. DM3.
The referee asked Anthony Joshua, do you want to come back out? And that nigga said
DM3.
No.
DM3. Did Anthony Joshua quit? Did Anthony Joshua quit? Did Anthony Joshua quit? Hold on, Enlighten. Hold on, bro. Didn't Anthony Joshua
quit,
bro?
He didn't quit.
What? Yo, I'm done. Yo, I'll talk to y'all. Yo, we not live no more, y'all. I'm turning off the live, bro. I'm lying. What? He didn't quit?
Yeah. He got up 4 times. He never.
I didn't say he didn't.
He
get
never
up.
stopped.
But then the ref asked him.
No.
Didn't the ref ask him like, "Yo, you ready to go?"
The ref stopped the.
But because what was Anthony Joshua doing?
And he said yes.
No. He was trying to shake. His body language was saying no, but he was trying to. But his body language was quitting, basically.
And if that's the case, then Wilder's body language said he quit.
No, hold on. It'll flow. Hold on. Hey, DM3.
What's up?
I'm not trying to shit on you here, bro. I'm not trying to shit on you here. But you absolutely don't know shit about boxing, bro. The nigga quit, bro. The nigga fucking quit.
12 years, bro.
The nigga quit, bro. If the ref asked you,
y'all brainwashed.
How am I brainwashed?
That's what all the Wilder fans say. They say that quit. Say that AJ quit, so everybody believes that. Instead of actually looking at it as a boxing fan and say, a man quit when a man stayed in the ring and the ref called the fight. Joshua never said I quit.
Game 3.
The ref stopped.
When I release my video tomorrow, bro, on this whole shit, please watch it. Can you watch it for me?
The whole boxing world.
I'm gonna put it in there with.
I'll be watching.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Ill Flow. Let me finish this DM3. Cause I ain't gonna try to get real on my nigga right quick. I ain't gonna try to get real on my nigga. It's my nigga. This my nigga DM3. But I want to ask you, just watch my video tomorrow, bro. You saying Anthony Joshua didn't quit? You said Anthony Joshua didn't quit, bro?
Nah, he did not quit. The fight was.
You heard?
Yes,
bro. You know. Hey. Honestly, y'all ever get that embarrassing chill down your spine when somebody say something or do something or you witnessing it and you just feel embarrassed for them? I feel like that for DM3 right now, bro. I got that shameful feeling for you, bro. Like you saying this man ain't quit, bro.
I thought that about Anthony Joshua.
Bro, you saying that man ain't quit,
bro? Let me ask y'all a question.
Man. All right.
What do you consider quit? That's what I want to know. What do y'all consider quit?
When the ref asks you, are you ready to continue, and you don't say anything, you keep looking at your corner, and you have no choice but to wave it off. That's quitting, bro. That's a no mas.
He didn't do that. No mas. I seen the fight with Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard, and I know what no mas is. But
yeah, well, Duran waved it off.
Duran,
like I get you. AJ didn't do that. AJ didn't do anything at all. He was just chilling on a rope, and he had his arms just on a rope, just putting his weight on the rope, and the ref was like,
exactly.
"Come on,
right?
Telling him to come
no
forward."
Answer is still an answer,
and exactly, no answer is still an answer. He said, "Are you ready to go?" And he didn't answer anything, so that meant he wasn't ready to go.
But that doesn't mean that.
And then when the ref waved it off,
no answer is an answer.
No, I won't let
he said so. He was like,
Deontay Wilder contested.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Deontay Wilder
definitely contested it. Deontay Wilder contested. He was pissed. And then what the ref do? The ref started pointing at his corner. The ref was like this, yo, your corner threw in the towel. He was scared. Deontay was pissed.
No. That was reinforcement. You never went back though. You never validated what I said. I said the ref called it before.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Like, no, he didn't. Like, I knew he was about to say that, bro. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't, bro. No, he didn't, bro. You watched the fight, bro. You didn't watch the fight, bro. You didn't watch the fight. No, he didn't. No, he called it. No, he didn't, bro. He didn't. No. Watch all the camera angles then. Watch all the camera angles. No, he didn't. Because Deontay Wilder threw something, bro.
Did you play it on YouTube?
He threw
go back and show it?
Bro, I got 4 versions of the fight, bro. I got 4 versions of the fight, bro.
To show the flag. You supposed to show
I didn't show it. I didn't show it because every time it started getting interesting, man, between you and Ilflo, and then DM3 came in here, and I ain't gonna lie, I feel ashamed for him, man. He said Anthony Joshua didn't quit. You tripping, bro? He quit, bro. He quit, bro.
All right.
Yeah, all right. What you talking? All right. Oh, hold on. Like, I got a question for DM3. DM3, what is your heavyweight rankings right now? All right, for me, number one is Tyson Fury. Number 2, Deontay Wilder. Number 3. See, look at this fool. Number 3, Luis Ortiz. Number 4, Anthony Joshua. Number 5. It don't really matter who number 5 is. Dillian White, I guess. But Dillian White is a bum for real. Who'd you top 5?
I'm going with what the rankings are right now. When you look them up, the rankings are.
Hold on. The ring? You talking about the ring? The ring is owned by Golden Boy. The ring is owned by Golden Boy.
Oh, but still, there's 2 different rankings, and both rankings are ranked like this. Tyson Fury is 1 because he has the WBC and the Ring Master belt, and
the lineal.
That's number 1, right?
Okay.
He is number 2 because he has 3 of the 4 belts. AJ is number 2 because he has 3 of the 4 belts. Number 4 is Dillian White, and then number 5 is Deontay Wilder.
No, that's not true. Dillian White is number 5.
Yo, that's true hate. That's
no.
Bullshit.
Dillian White is number 5.
Deontay Wilder is number 4.
He's saying that's how they rank it.
He's saying that's how they're ranking right now. Who's that? Is that the Transcontinental Board?
Yeah, I just
Transnational. My fault. My transnational. Who's that?
Yeah, I just looked at it. Dillian White is number 5, fam.
What website? What who is it? Who says this?
I watched it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? When Teddy Atlas is breaking it down.
Well, that's fuck Teddy Atlas.
Wikipedia, Dillian White's number 6. Deontay Wilder's number 5. And Andy Ruiz is number 4. Alaskan Joe Yuskis, whatever, number 3. Tyson Fury is number 2, and Anthony Joshua is number 1 on Wikipedia.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. They slamming Wilder hard, bro. That shit is up. That's really disrespectful, man.
Well, it's not. Honestly, ill slow spitter. You have to think about something. If you lost the fight, you're gonna drop down rank, no matter what kind of fighting it is. If it was the UFC, he'd have went straight to the bottom.
So why? All right. So since if Anthony Joshua, hold on, enlighten. Hold on. So if Anthony Joshua got more belts than Tyson Fury, right? Then why isn't Anthony Joshua above Tyson Fury, bro? Wouldn't it make sense for Anthony Joshua to be number 1?
No, Tyson Fury is number 1.
Yeah. Hold
on. Let me explain my point. Let me finish it. So if Anthony Joshua got more belts, right? Shouldn't he be number 1? If he's number 1, shouldn't Tyson Fury be number 2? Right? If Tyson Fury is number 2, then it will make more sense for Deontay Wilder to be number 5. But if Tyson Fury is number 1, then how the fuck is Deontay Wilder at number fucking 5 underneath Dillian White, bruh? How did that make fucking sense? And you said DM3, you said DM3, you're saying you're going with that.
Yeah, he got the most belts though. He got all those belts. That's why.
But he's not number 1. Hold on them list though. He's not number 1. It's a white boy. It's Tyson Fury that's number 1.
That's because the belts that nigga Anthony Joshua got is from the UK. They're not American belts.
They're world belts. No, they're world belts. They're not national belts. They're world belts. He got world belts. He got 3 world belts. Tyson Fury got only 1.
Shit, the belt that Deontay Wilder had was an important belt. What was that? The WBC or the IB?
Yeah, the one that Muhammad Ali had. Yeah, I get it. But they didn't have. But before this fight, they didn't have Deontay Wilder. Before this fight, they didn't have Deontay Wilder at number 1 though.
They had him at number 2.
Let me answer that question.
Deontay Wilder number 2 in the TRBRC. See, what you missing is they got the secret champion. What's going on is he's missing it because C is for champion, so they put Tyson Fury at number champion. So that doesn't count because he got champion, but number 1 is still Anthony Joshua. Then number 2 is Deontay Wilder. Then it's Andy Ruiz. Then Dillian White. That's how they got it because he's champion. That doesn't count as number 1 overall. That's just because he's champion. He's not number 1 at all.
That wouldn't count either because Joshua is champ also. But the reason why
no, he's not, and not in the TBRB. In the TBRB, he's number 1, and Tyson Fury is champion.
Who got the ass whoop? Who got the ass whoop worse?
Number 1 for Anthony Joshua.
DM3. Who got the ass whoop worse? Tyson Fury. I mean, Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua. Who got the ass whoop worse?
Wilder got his ass.
Anthony Joshua
got his ass whooped worse.
He quit. He quit, and not only that, but he would have got Anthony Joshua would have got knocked down again or knocked out. It would have been more.
Anthony Joshua. All right. Who wanted the corner to throw in the towel more? Who actually wanted the corner to throw in the towel? Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua? DM3.
Anthony Joshua.
No,
I would say Anthony Joshua.
It's not.
The reason I say Anthony Joshua is because when it was time for him to come back out, even though he was trying, it was like this. I'm not gonna just throw Anthony Joshua completely under the bus. I'm not saying that he went there to quit. Just when you're caught up in that moment, when you're going through that pain and you've been hitting really badly, it's like you want to go back out there, but it's like, damn, I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what he was going through at that moment. But it's like, hey man, you got to make that decision real quick, baby, because if you don't, then it's over with, and it was over with. The pain was too much. He got hit real bad. So all that pain that you're going through from being hit like that fast, you want back out there,